Hello, welcome back to the Mr. Arsenal podcast for another match day watch along. This time it is Chelsea versus the Arsenal at Stamford Bridge. Match day, Hollywood match day is now because everything's gone on in the last hour or so. But we are back from the international break from the men's point of view. Last time out, we played Man City at the Emirates. We won 1-0. I was there, the euphoria, the feel-good vibe. Wanted to continue, didn't want it to stop really, but then obviously, as I say, international breaks sort of ruins that, and that's why I don't like international breaks. But it is what it is. But before we get into today's stream and the pod and the game itself, for anyone that doesn't know, in the last hour and a half, it has broke that obviously again sad news that Sir Bobby Charlton, ex-England and Manchester United legend, has sadly passed away in the early hours of this morning, but obviously it's just been announced in the last hour and a half by his family and friends. Dementia, again, horrible disease, and nothing more to say about him in terms of a legend. He was the true definition of an England football legend. As I mentioned before, England legend. He was part of the World Cup winning team in '66. One of the last few players that are still were with us. We're down. I think it's getting less and less by the time, day by time now, and it's getting a bit sad, really, because obviously what they achieved and all that, and obviously not for him personally. With Jack, his brother, not long. He hasn't been long gone as well. He was part of their '66 team as well. He hasn't been long gone himself. And as I say, about a year and a half later, feels like obviously he's now joining his brother in a better place, hopefully. But yeah, as I say, it was part of that fantastic England squad. He was a part of a fantastic Manchester United generation as well. Part of the as a survivor, by the way, a survivor of the Munich air disaster, one of the very few survivors there. He had to not to survive it, but live through it and the trauma that brought him afterwards. But obviously, and just as I say, with all that, went on to do what he did for England, went on to win 2 European titles, multiple league titles, FA Cups, you name it, for Manchester United. And and then obviously once he's retired, became part of the boardroom from the second retired part of the boardroom at Manchester United, and had a stand named after him. And just from what I hear, he was a really genuine nice guy. He was never one of those who do you up himself and do you not know who I am, sort of that sort of footballer basically. And it's gutting. Obviously, we weren't expecting it, and again, thoughts and prayers go out to his friends and family. And it's a very difficult time for them all. But as you can see, with the news, we are not doing any red and white banners, and the badge itself, the channel logo here at the top in the top corner, is blacked out as well, in pure respect to Sir Bobby as well, like we did when the Queen passed away last year. Out of pure respect to someone like Sir Bobby, again, we're going to do no colour basically in terms of imagery on the screen here, logo wise. They've done the scoreboard, etc. AFC always. There's Bobby Charlton, rest in peace. Emerson's at the evening run, and the under 18s won today, yet 1-0 today. Let's see that in the Premier League Cup. Scorer William Lanning Sweet. Cool. And obviously goes on to say, Sir Bobby, rest in peace, Sir Bobby. Pleasure to meet you in 2011. Again, from what I hear, people that were lucky enough to meet Sir Bobby was an absolute gentleman. Apparently, absolute class guy. Could make time for anyone. Hawkins in the chat. We got Hawkins. How you doing, my friend? But yeah, as I say, I'm assuming because of the news, and as I say, he's an ex-England legend and part of the '66 team. There will be a minute's silence or minutes of applause for Sir Bobby before the game. I'm assuming, out of respect, they won't wait the entire week for the next match, so for everyone to do it. They will start from today onwards, and it'll carry into next week, I assume, as well. But yeah, as I say, that's a bit. Wasn't expecting that in terms of it was a sudden up boom. But with that, we move on to obviously the game today and the news. There is some positive news to talk about as well in terms of this game, etc. as well. First off, we're going to go to the team lineups. David Raya in goal, Ben White and Vaya. There's a reason. There's good news coming from today as well in terms of from an Arsenal point of view as well. We'll get into that in a second. But Vaya's in goal, and to be honest, today there's no way he wouldn't be playing because for anyone that doesn't know, Aaron Ramsdale and his wife early in the summer announced her pregnancy, a second pregnancy. We didn't know this at the time, but yeah, it's a pregnancy. And today it's been announced officially by Arsenal as well, because obviously, as you can tell, Ramsdale's not on the team bench as well, like he has been recently. His wife has given birth today to a young baby boy, so congratulations to both him and his wife and the family as well, and just enjoy the moment. And yeah, as I say, so Raya's in there. Got Cole Hine, the third choice on the bench. Got Ben White, Saliba, Gabriel Zinchenko. So everyone that's panicking about Saliba when he didn't go international duty. Again, it's just Arsenal being streetwise down, not sending our players out if we don't have to. Playing the injury card if we have to. Zinchenko at left back, so that's inverted midfielder. We've got Declan Rice, Jorginho as the midfield partnership with Odegaard just in front. Saka making his return after missing the entire game last time out against Man City and having 2.5 weeks off, basically. From a knock he picked up in his last game he played for us in the Champions League. Martinelli back, the goal scoring winner in the last time out against City, technically. He starts today. Jesus up top, and then on the bench, as I mentioned before, our third choice goalkeeper is on the bench, Cole Hine, Tomiyasu, Jakob Kiwa, Thomas Partey, Smith Rowe. We'll get on to Partey in a second, by the way. Smith Rowe, Reece Nelson, Kai Havertz, Trossard, and Eddie on the bench as well. So I've got us, Brentford, Tottenham, Man City, Newcastle, Brighton, United. Chelsea a bit screwed then. Bloody hell. Oh dear. Good evening, guys. Good evening. How are you doing today? But yeah, I know what I'm happy with that. I can't complain about Vaya for this game in either way because obviously Ramsdale is now with his wife and as I mentioned already, they've given birth to a young baby boy. He's their son, so there's that to consider as well. So that I'll just let Kyle watch it today. So best, no matter what, I will say though, even though Ramsdale's not there to come on, just in case he does fuck up, he needs to be on it today. But I do not want to repeat of the first half against City. I do not want that. And trust me, from someone that was there against Man City and behind that goal in the first half, tensions were rising, to say the least, every time in that first half. He was too timid and pain in the arse, basically. In his general play, dear. We've got BX in the chat as well. Big up BX, how you doing? But yeah, I'm liking our 11. Strongest 11 we could go with. No part, and again, very much that's part of the bench. Yeah, I'm not. I think this is just ramming home that obviously, even though no matter what the injury was when he was out for that period of time, I think Arteta's had enough. He's got to that point where, like we've seen with him with Tierney and others over the nearly 4 years of Mikel that we've had with him, nearly. It gets to a cut-off point where you can't be relied on via injuries or whatever. You'll eventually get frozen out and you'll be eased out the team one way or the other. We saw it with Tierney last year. He's out on loan in Real Sociedad and injured again, shockingly. And again, Partey getting injured at the wrong time to us. And I think when he's got injured last time out, just before the United game, I think it was as well. I think Mikel's just had enough, and he's just doing his thing now, phased him out of the 11, basically. And I think this come the summer, he'll be gone. But it does mean, obviously, in January and in the summer as well, we're going to have to get out of backsides and bring in some new top talent in midfield, because obviously Jorginho's in his last year of his contract. I don't know if we're going to extend his contract. El Nenny's in the last year of his contract. He'll probably retire at the end of the season because he obviously doing his coaching badges at the moment, so he'll probably retire himself. So yeah, but I think the party can't be relied upon now. And I think today Rams at home, because even on international duty, for anyone that doesn't know, I think he played like 75 minutes in the first game, something like that. 75 or 65 minutes, one of the two. And then even in the USA game, didn't play many minutes. And obviously, yet again, like we did back in March, yet again, Arsenal are sending out our very own medical doctor guy, whatever, one of our medical team, to go out and fucking keep an eye on him, make sure he's not getting injured, basically. He's managing, he's in whatever this knock is that he's got. It's clearly a reoccurring thing. So, yeah, again, we're sending out one of our docs with him on international duty to make sure he isn't overdoing it in training and in the game, and isn't being overplayed. Just need to shut this up. Colonel saying, just imagine our midfield pivot is what Chelsea should have been. Don't know if that's a good or bad omen for this game, though. Or Casado, you know about obviously Casado and all that. But yeah, I mean, Casado had the best of starts. I mean, I think if we'd gotten Casado ourselves, I think he would have had an easier transition into our 11, into our team, compared to at Chelsea. Where Chelsea, because they're going, and the team off the screen now, because Chelsea are going through this transitional period and they're rebuilding under this new ownership, a new identity, where it looks to be a very young, upcoming talent, basically, majority of the squad-wise. He just basically, even though he's got some experience at Brighton, he's just been thrown under the bus, really, in terms of he's gone from a settled team where at Brighton to a team that's bigger than Brighton, with all due respect, but as I say, going through a rebuild under a new ownership and a restructure of a new identity, basically. And he's now, instead of having someone alongside him in midfield where he can, in terms of the Premier League experience, he can sort of push on and experience around him. He's got majority of his teammates are kids. They've got next to no experience themselves. And there's just learning, it's game by game, having to gel on the dot, basically. The amount of players, even though they sold a lot of players in the summer window, they then bought more players in. So their squad size hasn't changed. They've got no European football. They've got a huge squad, and for me, I think that's a main part of why they're taking so long to settle this season and get into a rhythm, even without European football, because there's so many players. He's having to Poch is having to rotate basically constantly. He can't pick a settled 11 because he's got too many players. He needs to keep happy. And I think, and obviously in terms of Casado, that's why another reason why, with all that he's not settled in properly at Chelsea yet, be not his word. But I think it would have been different if we'd gone in and got Casado, because we're a settled team, where the squad is experienced stuff throughout, from back to front, even before we got Ray in as well, to do a job basically, and not put everything on Casado himself. So he could just could have slotted in alongside Declan and Martin, and just done his job like he normally would. Whereas now, because obviously he's now regarded as one of the experienced players in the Chelsea squad, yeah, doesn't bode well. Here we go. We've got Russ saying Chelsea have turned the corner off. I think this will be a difficult match. I mean, everyone's saying this, and media-wise as well. And I get it to an extent, because I have won their last 3 games in all comps against the B team, Brighton, in the League Cup, against a piss poor Fulham on the night, Let's be honest, they were. Anyone watched that game, it was a piss poor for them to their own standards since they've come back up. And a relegation battling team in Burnley, that's leaking goals left week in, week out. And we've seen it today. They lost 3-0 today to Brentford. And they literally can feel more goals themselves. So they're picking up this. They're beating teams they should be beating. Let's be honest, the money they're spending and all that jazz and the squad, the players they've got, they should be beating for them. Home or away, they should be beating the Burnley comfortably. But so far this season, when they've played a decent team that's settled, that's when they get found out, no matter where in the table that team is. Like we saw against Forest earlier in the season at the Bridge. And another day, Liverpool, they played Liverpool at the best time for them in terms of for Chelsea playing Liverpool, that was the best time to play Liverpool. And there was in and out. It was like, what? They're good, then they were bad. Then they're good, then they were bad. Then they were good. There wasn't no consistency with Chelsea in that game. You couldn't stand its first game, but still, you could see Liverpool were vulnerable in the midfield. You could have took advantage of it, and they didn't. So again, that's first game. So sort of move on from that. But there's plenty of games this season where they have struggled against settled teams in this league so far, no matter where that team is in the league, as I said before. But we'll see. Obviously, again, it's not. Again, I said this off air and all that as well. This is the London derby. It is away from home. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. If we're doing what we did last year, as a team's about to come out on my screen, by the way. If this is going to be what we had at the Emirates back in the last season, we beat them 3-0 or 3-1, sorry, but it was comfortable. Their goals against them on the play, but it was a comfortable. If it's like that today, Chelsea are in bigger trouble than we thought they were. But I don't think it will be. I think it'll be a tough one. There's Ben White with his new era, by the way. It's mental what he's been doing in international break himself, while he's been vested. I'm going to go for a 2-0 Arsenal win, though. Tough as it will be, I think our team is more settled, more established, and we have more cohesiveness within our team compared to theirs. I just think we'll have that killer instinct. Where that's the main thing with Chelsea this season, for the majority of it anyway so far. They create chances, but they lack that killer instinct for the majority of the time anyway. Stefan's in the chat calling us all thanks. I feel sorry for you, Stefan, by the way. I'll get into that in a second. Obviously, your game got postponed last night. You were meant to play last night, and your game got postponed, and then you had a bit of hope with Leicester losing, and they got on to win 3-1. So it's just like, you now got a game in hand, but does it mean anything at the moment in time? Rest in peace to Bobby. I don't usually call people sir, but he was worthy exception. Always a class act, yeah. Exactly. We did do a little tribute to him at the start of the stream, by the way. Just so you know, because obviously you might have been on Gary's channel with Tom and all that. Misfit Steve, how you doing? Good to see you recovered from your COVID as well, latest dosage. You're also going for a 3-0 win to the Arsenal with a Martinelli brace. Take it. I mean, again, Chelsea are there for the taking. I mean, the only experience they have in that that back line is Thiago Silva, and he's been going by what Chelsea fans are saying online in general. He's dropping off and drastically. Emerson's going for a tightly contested 2-3 Arsenal win. Oh God. I don't think I'll be able to cope with that, Emerson, but as long as we win, The main thing today, win. As long as we do our job, come out, do our job tonight and win, I don't care. Just keep the unbeaten run going as well. Piss off the establishment as well. And as I mentioned before, David Raya, I know Ramsdale's not available today at all. That's no excuse for you to do a fucking Man City first half performance, please. Not at all. Need you to be on it. Any mistakes, I'm going to come for you, motherfucker. BX says we have to start strong and fast. None of the feeling out the post. Yeah, feeling out the game process bullshit. Attack and get them uncomfortable. Exactly. Silence this crowd. Silence this lot as well. It's pissing. By the way, just for anyone that's I live not far. So I'm not far from where Chelsea play, basically in terms of location wise, in part of London where I live. It is chucking it down. So we need to use that as some sort of an advantage as well. What the hell did Watt do to his? No idea. I think he got bored in the international break because obviously he doesn't get picked for England anymore. So we never got picked apart from the World Cup in the first place. But yeah, the black armbands are obviously black armbands are being worn by all players. Obviously, so yeah, I'd expect a minute's applause or silence from the before the game kicks off. That's a Bobby. Right. Oh, great. Got Gary Neville co-commentating. Fantastic. That's before kickoff. Get the Guinness sorted. Come on, Arsenal. Let's continue our good record at the place at the bridge as well. Our last 3 visits to Stamford Bridge in the league, we have won every single one in the league so far. The scrappy 1-0 win scrappy 1-0 win with Smith Rowe in the COVID season. Sorry, just got minutes silence starting about now. Come on, no fucking about today. But as I was saying before, obviously our last 3 games have been the scrappy 1-0 win at the bridge in the COVID season. I'm trying to think now, and then it was the 4-2 win, and then 1-0 last year with Gabriel getting the winner. Players just taking a knee now. Oh, here comes Gary. Let Gary sort himself out and he can bring himself in when he's ready. And we're off. Come on, you Arsenal. We're off on my end anyway. No fucking about today, please. No fucking about. We've got Rob Hawthorne. London Derby got Rob Hawthorne as a commentator. Seriously. Let's do that. There you are.
Hello there, Ryan. How you doing?
Yeah, not too bad. How are you doing?
Doing good. Hello to everybody in the chat.
How are you feeling about this game?
I like the fact that we've got like 6 or 7 options on the bench if the starting 11 doesn't work. So I think we are stronger on the bench once again, which is where we want to be. And I would have liked to see Partey, but you know, Jorginho can do a job, and hopefully he does a job against his old team.
Well,
otherwise, I think we're pretty strong elsewhere. Yeah. Everybody in the chat.
What are you
hello.
doing, Zinchenko? Seriously.
Yeah. I talked to Emerson on the phone earlier or last night. It's raining still over here, or I think it is.
It's absolutely lashing down here in London.
Yeah.
As you can tell by the footage you're watching in the game as well. But yeah, as I was saying before,
actually, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Zinchenko needs to wake up there. He almost cost us there in the literally first minute.
Yeah. Okay. I'm like, all right.
Are you? Sorry, I'm 143 by the way. 44. What are you?
Oh man, I am ahead of you then. 217.
Oh, okay, not that bad then.
But I missed the first minute or so. So.
Oh, defend. We are way too flat-footed here. The first few minutes.
haven't seen the giveaway yet from Zinchenko.
Do you see Man City got lucky in the end?
Oh no, I
today?
just saw that. Oof. Yeah. Well, Brighton finally kind of woke up after going down 2-0 and making some changes. But you would think if they would have started maybe a little bit better. I don't know.
Yeah,
It could have been a better game.
Yeah, I said this in a few chats that I'm in on Twitter and all that. I was like, typical Brighton. Yet again, always go away to Man City. Never do anything to put pressure on Man City. But when they come to Arsenal, they actually do try, which is just so frustrating. Like, why bother? Why try against us, but not the actual the main threat of the league?
Yeah, no, I think they're better than they played in that first half. I mean, losing Welbeck early hurt them, but still, I think they didn't look like they were going to threaten at all. And Liverpool basically just took it. Liverpool was just a matter of time before they took over the game.
Yeah, Emerson saying, "Hi, afternoon, guys. See, you survived Hurricane Tammy last night in sunny Barbados."
Yeah, it's not sunny right now. Lots of clouds overhead here, so. But it was pouring pretty much all night and this morning. I was supposed to go watch my cousin's son play some cricket today, but with the rain, pretty much just stopped. So probably no way they're playing today. So it's almost 5 minutes done over here.
Yeah,
a little bit of
4:18 here.
Teams just feeling their way around the pitch here. And a long ball to Saka. And he tried to go.
Yeah, so I've got this game. Obviously, I'm doing this game, obviously, and then literally 15, 20 minutes after this stream ends, I've got the Rugby World Cup semi-final to watch as well, England versus South Africa. So no relax time for me tonight. Oh dear. Go on, Saka, go on. Oh, for God's sake!
He couldn't get past Cucurella. I don't know why. He doesn't. He just wants to put that foot back on his left foot. It's like sometimes just try to beat your man and cut in after you beat him.
Even with that, like Cucurella gets all tangled up and then falls to the floor, and it gets a free kick for it because he slips over.
Yeah. Did they call that? Nope, they didn't call. Are you serious? They didn't call that on Saka? That's the same thing. It just happened to Cucurella. You're watching in a second here. Same thing that happened to Cucurella, Saka. Same thing, and nothing was called. Are you kidding me?
Consistency, everyone. Consistency. If you know, you know.
Wow. Okay.
Oh dear. Oh, I've seen some of the backlash the referees are getting today as well from the Liverpool game as well. So I can't wait for match of the day tonight. See what they've messed up with today. Especially
they got him from behind. That should be a yellow. Kicked him from behind. That should be an easy yellow. You should bring that back. Call a yellow when you're ready. He got beaten and then he tackled.
According to Harold Webb, they don't want to ruin the game. So because it's a big game, they don't want to ruin it and overreact. So
that should be a yellow. I don't know who that was on Margalez. No, who's still laying on the ground? That is Martin Margalez. What else? Is that Jesus? Yeah, it's on Jesus. He kicks him from behind.
Oh, you bastard! There's no intent. That's a yellow. There's no.
Look at it. He steps on the back of his heel. That's a red.
Jesus passes
studs
the ball.
Right on his. Studs right on the ankle.
Jesus passes the ball. The ball's gone.
That's studs right on his ankle. That's studs on the ankle. That should be an easy yellow. He's going for his card now. Doesn't even want to get his hand out of his pocket.
And again, we have this tech. They're not looking at it by the looks of it.
Doesn't want to get his hand in his pocket.
Don't want to overreact now, guys. Come on. We want to keep it 11v11 because it's a big game. I'm sorry, that's a red. The ball's gone. There's no intention. He's taking the play. He knows what he's doing.
That's crazy.
apparently he got a yellow in the end. Yeah, again, it's just fucking consistency. You know that's the other way around. We get the straight red for that. I'm sorry, this is a joke. But yeah, VAR would make a point of looking into that to make sure it's not dangerous play.
That's what dangerous play looks like.
I know, but
and once again, Cucurella can do whatever he wants, right? They're getting the benefit of the doubt here.
Fucking joke.
Saka, you have to go down. That's how they want you to play, which I don't want. But I mean, I just assume at one point Arsenal player at least slap their hands away.
Mm.
There you go. Come on. Martinelli through the middle. Nobody wants to attack the middle. Keep trying to go through there through the legs. Come on. Make the easy attempt. Shoot. He wants a yellow now for that? Are you kidding me?
Of course.
It's two coming together. Stop it.
Referee, he looked at me.
You know, now I can hear this guy in my ears telling me it should have been a yellow card. It's like, you kidding me? There's barely any contact there.
Oh, yeah. Behave yourself.
You're not going to call that foul on
Look at this. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players around the referee.
Come on. Oh, are you kidding me? All that you didn't even get a shot off. Come on, fellas. Just take the damn shot next time. They turn the ball over deep in there in attacking third, and we don't even look to shoot. Dribbling around and then. Sackers is letting Relic do whatever he wants. Zinchenko comes up and gets a yellow, so that's not good. I don't know why he did that. The way this game's going, he shouldn't be taking yellows. Stuck his leg out. That's an easy one. Yeah, I want Saka to be a little bit more aggressive today. So.
Zinchenko's now being booked.
They want a handball, but I think that ball gets deflected. I don't know how else. VAR check for handball in the box. I could have swore that ball got deflected.
Well, against us.
Mm-hmm. We just let them just dribble up the pitch. I don't get why we seem to have to work our way up the pitch. They can just go up like nothing. I mean, we just.
Oh,
and we're expecting all the calls to go away. Stop that. You're not going to get anything. You should know this already. This is not going to go your way. You have to take it.
Joke.
So VAR hopefully is checked and said there's nothing, because could easily been red card.
How's he meant to jump for the ball? What was your stat? Is he just jumping in like that? Apparently, brother's going to take the piss now, is he?
Saka gets taken out again, and no yellow this time. There's a VAR. It's going to happen. A VAR and Saka just got taken out.
Apparently, VAR's still looking at this.
So it looks like there's going to be a penalty coming here.
How long do you say? Yes or no? Jesus Christ!
And nothing given on that.
Just went through Saka like a fucking train.
I don't even know if it touches the ball.
The been sent over. The reverse been sent over to the screen, so we know what's coming.
Yeah, I don't know how he's supposed to jump in the air. But
well, guys, from now on, just jumping it out this. don't put your arms up because especially in the rain, God forbid. Absolute fucking joke.
I mean, it's headed onto his hand. I understand. Yeah. You didn't think it was a handball when you were there.
No, how's he meant to jump? How's he meant to jump in the air in the pissing down the rain?
Looks like he's going to give
head
it
a ball, and let's just go stand in the air, just stand with his arm next to him, and just jump in the air like that. Behaving, just fucking a bit of common sense again. But no, because it's Arsenal, we'll just give the penalty.
I don't understand how there's no call on the sideline on Cucurella.
Oh no, because obviously now because that's a penalty. That'd be all different phases of play have took place since it's been checked. But no, including
that's a yellow card
in the air. But
regardless,
no.
I mean, that doesn't make any sense.
Absolute
if you're going to let the play go on, then you can't.
Joke.
You got to referee the game the right way. Then.
Absolute joke. Raya, do your job for once. If you want me to be better than fucking Ramsdale, you should be saving penalties then. Absolute fucking joke. And Palmer's taking it, by the way. Fucking hell. Common sense and some refs aren't compatible. Not some refs, all refs, Stefan. No ref in England has any common sense. Absolute fucking joke. Just to fucking give Chelsea an advantage. Chelsea aren't as good as they used to be. We need to help them in this London derby. Fuck's sake. Fucking Mancunian bastard. Absolute joke. I bet Ray goes the wrong way as well. Yep, dives the wrong way. Makes it easy for Palmer. Just shows him where he's going, and Palmer just strokes it in the other side. Fantastic. Thank you, Ray. Well done.
You're blaming this on Raya.
No, but he's made it easy in the terms of in the lead up. He's already moving to what you see. He's already moving towards one way. He's already put his body weight one way. So Palmer's saying, "Okay, I'll stroke it the other side then." But no, the referee
going after Ray, I think, is a little.
In terms of the
penalty
penalty,
for me, though.
In terms of the penalty
I get it.
Given, that's on the officials. Common sense will be prevailing there. That no, got to give a penalty. I mean,
another play on the ground.
What's
he's not even looking.
How is a defender or any player meant to jump in the air to get a ball without their arms up in the air?
Yeah.
Even Gary Neville's defending us, for fuck's sake, and that's saying something. Absolute fucking joke. Now they're going to fucking defend a 1-0 fucking lead and kick the shit out of us because they know they can get away with it again. Yeah, you used to be 40 odd yards away, but if you don't take no accountability for this game at all. Well, Veluca, he's joined us in chat, but if the officiating's got anything to do with it, we're going to lose today. But it won't be on the players' by looks; it'll be on the officials. So if we do lose, don't become. I do not want to be seeing fucking you going, Arsenal lose 1-0. Or Arsenal lose. It's the end of the world. Title over. Absolute scumbags. Da, 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 da. You actually call out the people who are responsible, not the players for once. Because I swear to God, if I see you live or upload a video and you're attacking players and it's not their fault, I will come for you.
Come on, he's going to grab him all the time. Come on. And then he hits him again. All day you're going to let this guy do this. Saka, you're going to have to give this guy a little elbow to the head or something. Come on.
Yeah, but obviously it isn't over 17 minutes in, 18 minutes into the game, respectively. It ain't all over, of course not, but it's just that the officiating is so poor and it's so against us. It's so obvious. I mean, Saka got flung in the air, but because they then checked and gave a penalty, he got away with it, and he's got away with it again. That's what 4 fouls on Saka. One of them was not deemed to be worthy of a card anyway, because obviously they checked for a penalty. But either way, that's 4 challenges on Saka and got away with every single time. But Saka breathed on him once, literally breathed on him, book it, and it's a free kick. Absolute joke. Yet again, you watch now. no matter what, if we lose this game because of that penalty now, you'll get the PGMO Harold Webb going. We made a mistake, Arsenal. So sorry. I'm fucking sick of it. We'll make it up to you next time. Then we'll fuck you over again. Another apology letter. I'm sick of it. Just do your fucking jobs. The fact you brought John Moss back after sacking him for forgetting to do his job in the first place, now you've got him training officials now.
The hell?
Speaks volumes.
Jorginho
And
just kicks the
since
ball
he's
out
been
of
brought
bounds.
in to
As if
train these
Come on.
officials, the officiating's got fucking worse every fucking week. You're handing out more apologies than anything else. It's a joke. Stop issuing apologies and take some accountability. Sack off the. I don't care you just fucking hired him to do the job. Sack John Moss. He ain't good. He was never a good ref. What in your mind thinks he can train officials when he wasn't a good official in the first place? Sack off every single piss poor official you've got in your rankings that can't be saved. Sack them off. Keep the ones that can be saved. Bring in the next generation and train them properly. Take accountability for your actions. Otherwise, what is the point of this whole system in terms of the VAR as well? Because at this point in time, all VAR is friends looking after friends. Or, I don't like that team, so I'm going to do this to fuck that one over, to get that one out.
Let's
Exactly,
go. Let's go. Come on, let's get a shot off. Oh, just a bit wide from Rice.
Exactly, Russ. Prior to the penalty, Kukurea flat, and that's what I was referring to in terms of he absolutely flew him in the air, but because VAR told him to go look at the screen, that got forgot about. And he's done it twice since, and since then, still nothing. It's a joke.
Man, if he kicks it with his inner foot, he might score. Look at the pass.
He toe poked it as well, Declan. That's where you want someone like Martinelli to open up your body and slot it in.
No, they're coming from the same side, so it's not going to happen. But oh my gosh, come on!
Saying, like I said on Gary's show, the officials have made this league a joke.
Mm-hmm.
Can't disagree with you.
Come on, Martinelli, just show us something. You go, Rice comes around the corner, and he stays up, and they kick it out. Very good. A little shoulder tug there, I think. Just checking the shoulder. Got a corner coming up here in the 22nd minute. Boy, I mean, Enzo's got him like wrapped up. I mean, I don't understand. Come on, put your foot through it. And they call a foul on us? What? Some bump. Like Enzo had Saliba basically in his grasp. And they would call a foul on us.
Oh, we're playing rugby now, are we, Enzo? Okay, cool. Didn't know we're playing rugby. Oh, but keep it falls over in thin air and gets a free kick. Of course he does. Okay, cool. Okay. Again, Colonel, Arsenal can only do so much. If the ref is totally against us, and the VAR officials are totally against us so far, what can we do? And they're calling everything for Chelsea.
swear we just invite all of this pressure, and then they're gonna say Raya kicked it out of bounds. Terrible from him, but by the cut in the field into a quarter and expecting
Gary,
him to be able to get out of it.
Gary, this is what I was seeing in the Man City game, the first half of the Man City game. I was behind that goal that Man City were attacking in the first half, and Raya's distribution was fucking woeful. And people go, "Oh, we better digging out Gabriel." No. Raya,
Martinelli is
4,
down
5,
now.
6, 7 times that first half, he had
Where
opportunities to get the
like,
ball flowing, keep the action going, and he just stands there for 30 odd seconds going, and he just keeps gigs out for a throw-in or almost gives away a goal and things like that. But if I call him out, I'm bang out of order. Oh, for fuck's sake. Martinelli's down now. Fantastic. But oh, good. Martinelli's down holding his ankle. Guess what? No free kick. No checking via VAR to make sure it's a legitimate tackle or nothing.
He's up walking
don't
around.
Be silly.
So... Oh boy. Yeah, Colonel Wood, I would believe. Colonel Wood, I would believe you if I thought when Arsenal was home they get those types of calls. I don't feel like it. I don't feel like it.
Yeah, Colonel, if that was the case, Kovacic would have got his red card every week against us. If that was the case.
Yeah. I don't think that's true. At least for Arsenal, I don't think that's true. You want to get those calls.
In this instance here, with Thiago Silva and Martinelli, it's chucking it down the rain, and Thiago's gone flying, both feet up, across the floor, both feet up, studs up, trying to get the ball. He's caught Martinelli, nothing's given. Oh, you okay, Gabby? Okay, continue.
Come on, somebody, red shirts, get into the box, please. The goalkeeper's not even in his... God, you think we are just so slow to get up there, man. Goalkeeper comes out of the 18, and we have like one person in the box. It's like, what are we doing? We're so slow to follow the ball when it's going up the pitch. Everybody's standing there watching.
There's no one there, for fuck's sake. Oh, no. Idiots. Oh, fuck off. This cannot be our first league defeat of the season.
There we go. White into the box. Come on. Jesus gets a shot off, but it's deflected out. No, there seemed to be this contact there.
Since Chelsea scored, they've had 20% of the ball. We've had 80% of the ball. Proving my point there. They're just going to sit back down and protect what they've got.
And so still trying to wrap his hands around Saliba. Nobody's there to attack this ball. Jesus, come on, people. Jeez. Martinelli gets the ball. There you go. They're just going to fall down every time we touch them.
Yeah, they've been doing it from the get-go, Gary. Even at
every
0-0.
Time we touch them, they're just going to fall down. If we fall down, you didn't see anything.
Because I've been getting away with it, even from 0-0, Gary. They know they can get away. They can do it because the refs just constantly give them free kicks for them.
Yeah, I think Martinelli had a man open. He didn't want to pass it to him. I mean, there's Jorginho's standing right there. Just pass him the ball. Make the easy pass. Tries to go around his man.
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah.
He's got to make the easy pass sometimes. They do that all over the pitch except for when you want them to. It's like... Free kick coming up here in the 28th minute. Deflected out. Martinelli's got the ball. Can't clear it. Kicks it right into a Chelsea man's face or body. Saka's got the ball. Chests it down. Saka on the run, but a little too far. And Gallagher took the ball right to, I don't know if it's to his face or to his stomach. He's going to make it seem like it hit him in the face, but let's see if it did. Nope, it did not hit him in the face. It actually hit him in his hand. I mean, ricocheted into his stomach, if anything. So I don't understand why we're slowing this game down. Just lost some air, man. That ball hit him in his hand. It didn't even hit him in his face. So it would have.
No, it's not even a head injury, and the ref's blown up to stop play. Only meant to do that if it's a head injury. He's hit his chest for crying out loud. Again, showing that officials pick and choose what rules they want to follow. You're fucking losing this. So annoying.
Yeah, it was some good tracking back with Martinelli. Yeah. That's the thing for me. We do a lot of good tracking back from our back three. We got lucky there. We got lucky there.
Gary Lineker's just tweeted out.
Just wide of the goal there.
Yeah, sorry. Gary Lineker's just tweeted out. The handball law is utterly ludicrous. So even he doesn't believe that was a penalty. That should be a penalty.
I don't know what he's supposed to do. One, like you said, how is he supposed to jump in the air? And two, it's from like short distance, so he can't move. He can't get his hand. Yeah, you just saw it, right? We're just making it so easy for them to do whatever they want.
Yep.
And for some reason, they don't do the same thing for us. They make it a little difficult. We kind of like sit there and take it, allow them to just move the ball up the pitch.
Absolute joke.
Let's go, Martinelli. Martinelli's got two on him, and he kicks it. I don't know why he kicks it long. Oh, all right. Okay. Got a throw in deep in the corner here. Or is it a corner kick? There's a corner, went out. Nice. So we got another corner here. Let's see what we can do here. I'm tempted to say we should try this kicking it short thing that we did a couple of games ago, because all right, we got Erdegaard there. So let's see what they're gonna do here. Short kick. Erdegaard steps in. Martinelli at the corner. At the top of to Jorginho. He crosses it in, and not much going on there. Yeah. And Raya just kicks it out again. That was not a good kick from him.
But he's going to be so. This is the thing that I'll call Arteta out. I know Ramsdale's obviously not there today, but in general, and since he started picking Raya ahead of Ramsdale, my whole argument is that people keep telling me Raya's a better goalkeeper for what Arteta wants and the distribution, etc., etc. But all I've seen from Raya is the exact same stuff I would see from Ramsdale. Nothing different.
I mean, the stats say he's a little bit better at a lot of things, but not a lot better at everything.
In that case, that's still not good enough to then justify dropping what was on number one in Ramsdale at the time, the way he did it.
I don't know. You keep saying you want. I don't know. Getting better is getting better. A little bit, a lot, whatever you want to call it. I never wanted Raya because I don't like the controversy that it brings. You bring him in early if you're going to bring him in, and then you sell Ramsdale. You know, if Raya is your man, then Raya is your man.
Well, fucking Ramsdale after during the international break did an interview, and basically, and Arteta's press conference was like, his reaction was like, "How dare he basically speak up against us? He needs to step up, and he knows what he needs to do." Well, he was doing what he needed to do, and you dropped him for no reason. Absolutely no reason. Raya's doing the exact same thing as what Ramsdale would do, barring giving away a goal, by the way, this season. That's the only thing Ramsdale didn't do this season, give the opposition an easy goal himself. Yet you're defending Raya to the hill every game, no matter what. I asked him to do that in the first half. That he's doing what I'm
Well, you know
asking.
what? This is the same reason why people are like, well, if he's like Nketiah, why isn't Nketiah play for us at all?
Hmm.
I mean, you're saying all this about Raya, but Nketiah gets the same thing. I think Raya is better there when you relatively to his teammate who's in the same position. So I don't know. Once again, Arteta picks and chooses his fights, and sometimes I think he needs to be consistent with that as well.
But also, another thing is that, with all due respect, the goalkeeping area, even with Matt Turner leaving, that didn't need to be addressed in terms of bringing in another number one. Yeah, go and get a replacement for Turner. Fair enough. Someone that's just it's a bit better than Turner, but not too could have caused this controversy. There was no need. A number one was not needed to be addressed. We had a number one. He was good enough. He got us back to where we wanted to go, and was looking and had that hunger and desire to push on and be even better. And you just kicked it out of him before he. And I know today, obviously, he's with his wife and his family now, celebrating their arrival today. But just in general, in the build up to all this, it's just been poorly managed by Arteta and handled in general.
Yeah, well, like I said, it's too many. He's trying to learn how to play, he's still learning on the job, and then he brings in Havertz and he brings in Raya, and I think those are more than he needs to put on his plate as far as getting Arsenal back to where they need to be. It should be easy decisions when you bring in players in.
Mm.
I mean, have we ever brought in a player? Have you ever thought we brought in a player who's been playing as poorly as Havertz is, and you think Arteta is going to turn them around? I don't think Arteta's at that point in his career that he can do something like that. Jeez, right through the middle here. We are just, come on. It can't be this easy for them to just move through this team.
Yeah, we're not playing well at all. And the thing is, what the main contributor to that is the penalty was given against us. Since then, the game's completely changed, and Chelsea are doing what I said they would do once they went 1-0 up: is sit back and defend what they've got and try and get out of the 1-0 in now.
Yeah, well,
scrap it out that way. And with the referee on their side, I'm sorry, the referee and officials in general on their side, it looks like they could do that because everything we do isn't working for us.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Now Cucurella's down on the ground?
Of course he is. Let me guess. Yellow card for the offender.
He does tap the back of his leg, but I don't think he ever, whatever.
Also, I think just to clear this up, Stefan, in the comments there, we have money, but because of the FFP rules and all that, we have to work within where one of them clubs actually works within that realm of things.
We just let the ball come in so easy. Come on. Jeez. Come on. Every time they have a loose pass, we're not even there to jump on it.
I mean, Steve in the chat hit on the head there. Raya is Arteta's guy. The way he congratulates Raya after the shite performance against City tells you Ramsdale doesn't exactly. It doesn't help though. In the international break, people put these images together and going, "Oh, look, we're getting more clean sheets down with Raya and da 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 da." We've been getting the clean sheets because of our defence. Nothing to do with him.
He's made some saves, right? Right.
He's made saves, but nothing different to what Ramsdale was doing in that side of things. But in particular, the Man City clean sheet, that was nothing to do with him. That was down to his defence.
Well, you know what? You're talking about Raya, but the problem isn't Raya, right? It's Arteta, right?
Oh, it's Arteta.
But I'm saying the only person you didn't need to cause. You're complaining about Raya, but the only person to complain about is Arteta. Remember that? You just told people they need to look at certain things. This is an Arteta problem, not a Raya problem.
He didn't, as
He's
I
a
say, he
little
didn't.
bit. He's a little bit
As I said,
better than Ramsdale
sorry,
in
as
a
I
lot
said
of
before,
things.
Gary, Arteta
Yeah.
didn't need to address the goalkeeping situation. Just bring in a new number 2 in and kick on, see what happens.
Yeah.
He didn't need to go and get Raya. But no, he must listen to his goalkeeping coach, who's best friends with Raya. What a coincidence!
Once again, and then again, if you, I don't know if they I assume they knew ahead of time for $3 million to bring Raya in. If you know Ramsdale's going to be out for a bit with the baby on the way, it's not a bad deal.
In the sense of obviously we know at some point would need some time off if he's obviously now in terms of having his newborn and all that, he'd need that time off. But the way that it's gone about, Arteta's gone about it in terms of integrating Raya into the squad is just totally wrong. And in the meeting, and in the press conferences and the after game interviews and all that, basically throwing Ramsdale in the bus. Some of his comments, it's just not on. But this is again, as you say, it's all on. Mikel, because he's the one that's caused all this. Because of the way he's addressed it and how he's dealt with it in the first place.
Yep. Yeah, we're not playing. Saka is not looking so good out there. Looks a little rusty.
But Man City have the best lawyers in the world, Stefan. Hence UEFA's initial decision to punish them got overturned. Ramsdale was second in the league for clean sheets last season. Yep, second to the Golden Glove. Yeah, exactly. But no, that's an area we need. According to our fan base that love Raya, all of a sudden, yeah, we need to improve in that area. Apparently, and if I address it, you're just being anti. He's because Ray is Spanish and he's English, you're English yourself. You're defending the Englishman. No, it's down to fucking doing the right thing and addressing an area. Didn't need to address it and pointing out the flaw in your argument of, well, we've got more clean sheets.
Damn it! We just are not on the same page here. Erdogan's passing it behind Jesus.
I mean, Steve's saying about Saka. I mean, it doesn't help Steve when Kukulea has constantly targeted him today. 4, 5, 6 challenges in his first half, not one booking. One of them should have been a definite booking, but because they had to check for a penalty, that got ignored.
You know what? I hear what you're saying, but you can't make that excuse for them. That's a
No,
yellow. It's a yellow. No.
But my point is,
no. When you bring it up, you're actually helping their cause, and I'm like, no. I would never think that way. It's a yellow. It's a yellow.
Yeah, but my point is, penalty give it or not, the ref should then go back to where the ball stopped in that instance, and give the booking to the player because he's still in a game management moment fouled a player.
And we know they can do that because they gave that yellow after that foul on Martinelli.
But it's picking and choosing,
and he played the advantage. So we know he can do that.
They can do it, but it's just picking and choosing yet again what rule they want to go by this week.
Oh, come on. Come on. Get to that ball. Let's go. Easy pass. Let's go. Turn towards the goal.
Don't be silly.
Cross. It's deflected right to the goalkeeper. We are not getting a decent amount of creation in that box.
Yeah, Colonel's saying obviously Arteta has to win something this season, trophy-wise. Yeah, because now with all this he's caused now, this anarchy he's caused, he can't be going around not winning no trophies, but then trying to justify bringing a goalkeeper in. It doesn't lead to nothing to what we would have had potentially with Ramsdale. But the rumours are going around that the new contract is going to be on the table very soon for Arteta. So I don't know. He might think the pressure's off him and think, well, hey.
See, I think this is one of those things where we're rushing Saka back into the game.
Yeah.
And he's not. He needs to be worked back into the game.
Yeah, it's like he's
rusty out there. Because you know what? He's going to get fouled no matter when he comes back. But he needs to be mentally strong.
That's not a yellow card, is it? That's not a yellow card, is it? No, yeah, you're holding him down for a bit, yeah.
Yeah.
I can get Sterling taking that Gabriel there. Sorry.
No, I saw that. I didn't. I just thought it was two guys coming together, and a lot of the crowd's going to react because they're at the bridge.
The irony is we're losing, and the away fans louder than the home fans.
Yeah, they you know what? Because this is they. I mean, we can take what they're giving. Oh boy, Zinchenko gets turned by Sterling.
Don't say anything. That's the case.
No.
Oh god.
Zinchenko just got really just turned by Sterling there, and just created a nice little build up there. I don't understand. Why is he playing defense like that? He knows he can't. Wow, Sterling is too strong for that, man. Lucky there, man. Lucky Gusto is not that good. Yeah. No, Stephen. People kept saying we shouldn't get Doku, we shouldn't get Diaby, we shouldn't get all these players because they won't get to play because Saka's there, and I'm like, come on. At some point, and no matter who you pick, it's gonna be if it's somebody that is actually has. There we go. We got a call. We got actually a call. Nice one there. And Saka, Jesus gets taken down. Oh, a yellow card. Imagine that to Silver.
Oh, but Chelsea
at some point, Saka's going to have a player that is behind him that is a threat. Not everybody's like, well, we can't bring him in because he can take his spot. No, that's perfect. That's exactly what you want.
Yeah.
Raya, what you can't bring Raya. You bring Raya in. We shouldn't bring Raya in. Well, why not? He can take his spot. That's what we want. We want it all over the pitch. He's decided to do it for goalkeeper. I don't agree with it, but that's what he's done. He said, you know what? If I can do it for here, I can do it there. That's what Arteta said. I don't believe it. I don't agree with it, but that's what he's done. Is he strong enough and man enough to make the right decisions? I don't think so. But I think Trossard was this. We got lucky with Trossard. We brought him in. I don't think that was brought in for the reasons we think. I think it's worked out that way. You know what I mean? I don't know. Always wonder. Yeah. I don't think we actually bring in players like we bring in Timber. Now, if Timber's healthy, you guys think Zinchenko starts ahead of him? Still, you know what I mean? Because Timber, for me, is better than Zinchenko defensively for sure, and he just falls down. He just falls down. Stop it. Sterling just falls down.
Casado's playing him on side, but okay, ref.
He just tries to squeeze between two players and then goes down. There's no way that should
the free kick we got, by the way, it was played into Rice, and the flag went off for offside. But look at the replay. Casado was playing Rice on side.
Yeah, they can't look at it though, so.
No, they can't now, obviously, because
they can't look at it because there's nothing to look at it for.
Get up. This is one thing I don't like about Sterling. When he goes down, he flies down.
And then he's the one that's really. And then, Jorginho. Is it Jorginho? Is it? No, that's Erdegaard gets the ball taken off him by Cucurella.
Erdegaard's not having a good day either. I do think we need to bring Partey on to get some control in midfield. Get a foot on the ball and control that midfield a bit more.
Well, you know what? Partey can't start here, but you're definitely coming at halftime.
That's what I'm saying. We need to bring him on at halftime and get our foot on the ball.
Martinelli does give a little bit of a nudge there. That wasn't really good play from him. I mean, he went down easy, but we actually made it worse than it needed to be.
Of course, he hasn't rushed. Don't be silly. That would mean the refs doing their job and following the rules.
These crosses.
I'd personally take Jorginho off, get Partey on, and get our foot on that ball in the midfield and control that midfield. Once if we can get that dealt with, we might have a chance in this game. Might. We're just lacking.
It's halftime over here.
Yeah, about to be halftime here then. Any second.
Chelsea, sharp and active. This is what this guy is saying. Have you watched the game? Chelsea's done nothing.
No, they've got a lucky penalty. Let's be honest. And then, in the eyes of the law, is a lucky penalty. That you don't. People go, we've seen them given, not all the time. And it's just ridiculous. Like, what is a defender to do when he's challenging for a ball? the challenge for the ball, but his arm by his side and run like that, waddle like that, and jump like that, and hope the ball doesn't hit his arms. That's the only way you can do it now. There needs to be a clear, as I said earlier, common sense needs to come into it in the weather conditions and everything else. In that instance, common sense needs to prevail and say, you know what, with the weather conditions and the way people make you jump up, the natural jump up for the ball and all that, you can't then give a penalty for that.
But, well, you know what? The thing that we don't know, and that's the problem, is we don't know why the handball was given. We know there was a handball, but we don't know why it was given. Because I bet, like I was listening, you look where the ball is. If the ball is on target, and if his hand's there and it, stops the ball from going towards the target, it's going to be given. If we would want that the other way for sure. But if it's one of those things where the ball wasn't even, the ball was never going to go into the goal. It was a pass or something like that, then maybe you don't give it. So I kind of feel like that's why we need to hear what they're saying, because it's a handball, right? It's a handball. You make your judgment call.
They've said it's a handball, but we need to know exactly by what law are they saying you've missed something here. This is what you've missed. By the law of X, Y, and Z, you have to give this penalty.
Yeah. No, I mean, like I said, I think it's a ball that's on its way to the target, and the handball stops it from going there. So,
and it's again
a potential scoring opportunity there.
I think once or twice since they brought in the VAR and all that, once or twice it's happened where a referee's been sent over and the ref stuck to his on-field decision, right? It's pretty annoying, damning that every time in every game you watch, apart from once or twice, as I mentioned, I think it's twice in an entire 4, 6, 7 years it's happened. That only twice the referee stuck to it, but apart from that, every other time a ref's been sent over, he changes his on-field. He'll change the on-field decision to whatever he's been sent over for.
Yeah,
you never stick. They never. The majority of the time, anyway. The majority of the time, they don't stick to what they say. And you watch and 9 times out of 10, you watch the replays and you say, well, you could have stuck to your guns there, and then justified it in the report afterwards.
Yeah,
it just feels like again, someone in a room in the other side of the country is making is not involved in them. Doesn't have them. Is not even the emotion of the game or nothing like that. Is making the final choices of how the game dictates itself.
Yeah. But as you said, it's up to the official to decide whether or not to make the call, and if he's deciding or she's deciding that whatever I see has changed my mind, then that's on them. That's where it's got to be the on-field official's decision whether or not they made a mistake and they missed something. I mean, the question is what did he see the first time and what did he see the second time? The first time he probably just saw a deflection and said, you know what, I can't. It's not really it's a deflection, and I don't know if it hit the handball, right? and then maybe he does see the handball and goes, oh, there you go, that's the easy call there. Because initially I thought it was just the ball got deflected, and onto his hand, but that's a header onto it, right?
Well, even in that case, with the initial header from, I think it was Mudryk, wasn't it? The header of Gallagher on the
There's not enough force on it. That's why it's not a red card on Jesus, is what I'm hearing. These guys are ridiculous, man.
It's a joke.
I mean, you come up behind a player and you stick your leg out and you get them studs up right on the ankle, and you're like, no, there's no force on that. You can hurt somebody either way, Saka gets cleaned out on the touchline there, and because I don't feel like I've got somebody in my ear talking about a handball, I can't make a decision before I go there. Right? Martinelli, same thing. I mean, so like I said, we need to overcome this, and I was hoping to see a Martinelli like I did in the last game. Like I said, I don't believe Chelsea's defense is better, but I think the weather conditions haven't helped us. But but the way we're defending isn't good either. I mean, it's easy for them to just walk up the pitch. We make it so easy. Um, every time they seem to counter, we just let them just walk through our defense.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying in terms of half time, I think we need to take, with all due respect to Jorginho, I think because of his, I don't know what it is, it's just not working today. So I need to get him off, get Partey on, and just, as I say, get our foot on that ball. Cause if we can get Partey and Declan alongside that midfield and do what we did against Man City in the second half, get our foot on the ball, have more of the possession, dictate the tempo, we'll get ourselves back in this game. But just, as you say, it won't be so easy for the Chelsea then to come through, steamroll through us every time they want an attack.
And for me, I think Partey is more likely to push the ball up the pitch more than Erdegaard. I know you're going to say what, but like for me, I'd rather have Rice be the back at a little further back defending, and let Partey be part of that movement of the ball up the pitch, and then maybe I was expecting with two defensive midfielders that Odegaard would look better in this game, and it hasn't materialized. He hasn't looked like he's looked and no different than when we had him than when we played with like Havertz playing there. So I'm like, what's the point? What is he? What I believe he's a creator, but man, it's really hard to see that this season. And I understand there's all these other stuff that he's supposedly doing, but we need to be a little bit more clinical in the way that we attack.
Surprise! Fucking sorry, I've got Sky on this. So Jimmy Forrest Hasselbank, ex Chelsea, and Jamie Redknapp having a Barney now in the studio. So have a guess out of the two, who's pro penalty, who's in favour for the penalty being given, and who's against it. The ex-Chelsea, Jimmy Ford Hasselbank is justifying the penalty being given, and Jamie's gone mental. I've literally just turned my volume up, and he's going mental. He's like, "What do you want to do as a defender, then, Jimmy? Or player in general? What do you want your defender to do? Just stand and jump in the air like that salmon?" What they meant? What he done in terms of his arm being up why it was. It wasn't a natural thing for the action he was doing. It wasn't unnatural. It wasn't unnatural.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm here. I'm with you. Like I said, I would like to know what the explanation was and what rule was instituted there.
If we turn this one and win this or we draw this, so nothing will be said. If we lose this by this penalty, and suddenly because it's a talking point, you'll then get over the next 24 hours a letter of an apology from Howard going, "Sorry, Arsenal, we realised our mistake. Sorry, have to suck it up now at the points." That's going to cause more controversy.
Yeah.
Whereas again, how many times we've said the last month alone since Tottenham played Liverpool, how many times have we sat here on this channel, on your channel, or any other channel saying the exact same thing about the apologies mean nothing now, and there's no accountability. It's just the accountability is us saying sorry and the referee or the official in question missing a week off work. Still gets paid, but he misses a week off work. That's not a punishment. There needs to be genuine change at the hierarchy in terms of the PGM, in terms of how the web needs to.
Yeah, see, there's two things. There's two things, Ryan. Though one is better refereeing, right? One is better refereeing, consistency in the way that they make the calls, and the other one is whether the law is correct. As Sam says, the law is probably the law, and that's why the call was made. But I think consistency. In this game, we had consistency. Cucurella would be on at least one yellow, if not out of the game.
He'd be off the pitch.
I think Palma should have at least got a yellow for his tackle. I think that could cause injury. You know what I mean?
Well, and think about this. Think about this way: the Cole Palmer thing. In the last game against Man City, that challenge was deemed to be looked at by the VAR officials from Kovacic on Odegaard as a potential red. But today, they didn't even look at it. It was just a free kick, or even a free kick. It was just play on. Not even a
Yeah.
free kick game. They're consistent. I keep saying it over and over again.
Yep.
How many years I'm saying this? Consistency. We want consistency. Again, it's
Yeah.
picking and choosing. I've heard it today about Liverpool, the Merseyside derby. There's controversy in that game as well because again they pick and choose when they want to apply the law against whatever team that suits their agenda on the day. It shouldn't be like that. But my thing is, when John Moss was sacked back in March or whenever it was after the Brentford game, when he forgot to put lines in, do his job
Oh.
for the offside, the goal that was given against us in the end because he forgot to do his job. To then 6 months later bring him back and say he wasn't good enough to finish out the season. I had to sack you because you caused so much controversy. But I'm going to bring you back now, and you're going to be the head of training the officials now that we've got at this helm. That for me is a red flag. And since that's been happening, week in, week out, we're not just at Arsenal, but every game this season, it feels like we're saying the same thing over and over again. And all we're getting from a club perspective is Howard going, we're sorry, it's a human error. How many more human errors have you got to make that are similar to the other ones and the other ones and the other ones and the other ones until you actually hold accountability for yourselves? And as I said earlier in this stream, sack the managers, sack the officials that are not redeemable. They're just not good enough. There's no way they can turn it around and sort their careers out and be better than what they are. Sack them off. The ones that can be saved in their career and can be trained to be better, go keep them. Bring in another generation and then get someone abroad. Go and get the guy from FIFA, Kalina. Go and get him to train your officials. You want officials to be trained by the best. You go and get the best, and he was the best referee in the world in my lifetime. You go and get him, pay him a wage. He comes in and set the rules out with him and Howard Webb. You set the rules out crystal clear, simple rules. Nothing that is going to be contradicting one rule from another and this, that, and the other. It's just clear, simple rules. Then you train your officials, and then you'll see better officiating. And if a referee makes a mistake, an outrageous mistake still, then they lose their job. Simple as that. There needs to be accountability. Until there's an proper accountability, not this apology that of BS, nothing's going to get better. We're going to be sitting here all season and next season and the following season saying the same thing over and over and over again. We've got someone called Power Puncher Bro saying we are playing so badly. Again, it's not helping when the referees say it against us, and literally we breathe on a player, they get a free kick, and we get kicked in the air. Nothing, most of the time anyway. Yeah. That's not helping. That's the frustration of everyone in this so far in this stream. The referees does not help. He's not being balanced in his officiating whatsoever.
Yeah. No, I was going to say we had there's multiple things. When Arsenal's not playing good, so regardless of all the other crap that's out of our control, we have a lot of stuff that we can control. Defensively, not so good when they're on the counter. Our passing not so good, and our attack just not as potent as it should be. But all of that's on us.
Most of that can be addressed with a substitution at half time. Jorginho off, party on. Most of that, what you just mentioned, that can be addressed then. Hopefully, and if not, you still got lots of time.
Well, like I said, that's the thing though. Jorginho's in there. The teams, we as a team have to adjust somewhat because he isn't Partey. So let's not treat it. It's not a plug and play situation. You just plug somebody in and they play the same way. Jorginho's not going to play like Partey, so our attack's not going to be the same. Odegaard is, I believe, one of the better players with the ball at his feet. He needs to be better. He's not. Saka coming back rusty. I mean, I know we shouldn't be complaining about Saka, but he's not in form yet, and he shouldn't be, right? Based on the fact that he's been out for a while and coming into this game, and it's raining, or it was raining. Looks like it's clear now.
It's stopped wide where I am, so it might have stopped where they are as well.
Yeah, it looks like it's not raining over there now. So on the screen here, So I kind of felt like, you know what, we should hopefully. Tomiyasu's on, so I don't know who's off then.
Zinchenko.
That
Somebody else
hopefully
should
is
play
what
that
they
back.
did. That would hopefully make sense to me.
It's Ben White. I'm asking questions. Plus, Zinchenko's on a booking as well.
Yeah, so he should be the easy one out.
Yeah,
Right?
Sam just confirms Zinchenko's going off.
Yeah, yeah. Well, for me, that sounds good. I still want Partey in sooner than later, but we'll see how this goes. Zinchenko getting turned by Sterling was scary, which is
That was literally straight from the off as well. That was that the warning sign was there.
So
I would have still taken off Jorginho myself and put Partey and just get again control that midfield, get the ball, foot on the ball, and control the tempo ourselves.
And both games started here on my phone,
and stop making it so easy for them to come through us. Anyway, second half's underway anyway.
So here we go. All right.
Which they turned up when we were losing. Well, he's playing it a bit risky considering Man United play Sheffield United in the cup after this match tonight. And no United, they'll probably lose that. Man United, I mean. Especially with Onana in goal, if he's playing. Jesus. See you at full time, Sam. Oh, come on, let's get our foot on the ball and just sort ourselves out now.
We can't get. You can see the difference having that. Jesus, there's a long ball comes into him, but he can't really control it. So he basically just
That's where Havertz would literally just get on the ball in the chest and bring the players into play.
Yeah.
I think we need to see him as well. I think we need to see Kai come on as well up top. Tom's in the chat as well. Big up, Tom.
He's back from getting his food.
Well, he must be ecstatic after that late comeback.
Against the powerful Norwich City, yeah.
Oh dear. I came onto your show, and obviously I was in the chat. Like when we went 2-0, I was like, Leeds are the most bipolar fucking team in the Championship. Imagine losing to Norwich 2-0. And after they turned it around and won 3-2.
Boy, I just got an alert. This is not going to end well.
Oh, for God's sake.
They just get to dribble up the pitch. They just get to dribble up the pitch. Nobody's going to come out. Cross comes in. Oh, my gosh. He kicks it from way there. Wow. Mudryk scores. Well outside the box. Well outside the box. It was too easy. I mean, we did not close him down. He just had all the time in the world. And he puts it into the far corner. I mean,
what a joke. That's a fucking joke.
Yeah, our defenders just step back from him. I don't understand.
I mean, what the fuck is Raya doing off his line? Why is he off his line? I know it's a few yards, but why is he off his line? Fucking joke. Oh no, he's a fantastic goalkeeper, Ryan. So much better than Ramsdale. Even Ramsdale is not that fucking naive. I'm done with this. He needs. I know Ramsdale's a kid and all that. And next week, give Raya a midweek because obviously Ramsdale's still be.
Yeah, I know you're going to go after Raya, and I keep telling you stop it.
Next weekend,
but why is Mudryk able to just walk? Why is Mudryk allowed to have so much time on the ball? Ryan, why is Mudryk allowed to have so much time on the ball?
That's on the defenders, but. Where? By the way, where's Ben White?
Let's start there then. And then
I will say as well, where the fuck was Ben White in all that?
They're just giving him lots of time.
My point is, why is Raya off his line? Yes, he shouldn't be. Yes, Mudryk should not be having a space like that. Shouldn't be having a space like that. Where the fuck's Ben White? But end of the day, but also,
how many times
Raya,
down like
who's an experienced goalkeeper, should not be off his line like that, getting caught out like that. And yet, I guarantee you, Arteta defends him and he'll play him next week. But I'm sorry, he can't. This is too many mistakes. Lons made a mistake that led to them equalising and going on to win. Man City, he got away with murder, and then tonight, penalty, whatever, he dived, he gave it away in whatever in terms of him diving too early. That, I mean, come on, he's an experienced goalkeeper. This is not a rookie. This is not Venison, for fuck's sake. As much as we can dig out Ben White for not doing his job.
Come on, Saka. Come on.
Raya needs to do something
through the ball. Why can we not take the shot? What is up with this team? That's got to be a yellow. Come on, he runs right through his back.
Imagine us losing. I'm beating run coming to an end against Chelsea. A shit Chelsea as well.
And then the
fucking joke.
Come on. He's just pulling him the entire time. Come on.
Oh, for the love of days. Exactly, Steve, as well. But if I mentioned that, it's, oh no, it wasn't really his fault. But he pushed it back into play in that Tottenham game. He could have pushed it over the bar for that one. Oh no, but he can't have a game for that either. But Ramsdale does all this. If that was Ramsdale, I guarantee you everyone goes in on him. I'll tell you, I was quick enough after the Everton game just to find Raya starting, right? By throwing Ramsdale under the bus, saying that, oh, last season I've had 2 mistakes in my career. Do regret, sorry, it was basically subbing my goalkeeper off last season, in this minute of this game, in that minute of that game. But did you want to sub up? I wonder if he wants to sub off Raya now.
Nothing.
It's a joke. Absolute picking and choosing.
Come on, Saka. You're in. Get into the box. Put the cross in. Come on, Martinelli. Let's go. We're looking a little bit more like we want to at least attack them now. We go down 2 goals to decide that maybe it's the time we try and actually do something.
Now, yeah.
Not a good pass there from Saliba. Oh boy.
Oh yeah, I forgot to change the scoreboards, because Chris. Yeah, in my infinite ranting.
There you go. Tomiyasu did a good job. That's exactly what Sterling does to everybody else. Come on. Why are we turning around and going backwards? Come on. Jesus, you have the ball. Go forward. I'm trying to score here. Oh my gosh, like nobody wants the ball. No, you can Partey in here. Somebody wants the ball in the middle of the pitch. Come on.
Oh, for God's sake. Again, we're 2-0 down, and our fans are the loudest, by the way, still. And we're the away team.
Come on, let's go. Put a foot through this. We have not taken a shot.
We're not.
Martinelli takes the shot, deflected out. Nice shot from him, bro. But still, I think we need to take that shot one time at some point.
Modric, of all people, is a Modric. For fuck's sake, it's a joke.
Well, at least Martinelli's trying now, because it wasn't the same earlier. It was like we're just gonna try to walk it in. Yeah. See, what Sam is talking about is actually effort, and they're playing with a lot more effort than we are.
Yeah.
And that has nothing to do with footballing or anything.
No pressure, because they've gone into this game. We're the favourites. So they're going to no pressure on them, really, and they're just thriving on that. Thank you, Sam. Thank you. Someone else in the chat finally. Oh, my days. But the main person we need to see this isn't seeing it, and I guarantee you, he'll back him to the hills after the game. Oh, it's a one-off thing. It's not a one-off thing. The Tottenham game, Blondes, Man City got away with it just because. More luck than anything. And then tonight. I'm sorry. But you got
Gabriel headers off.
Bigger YouTubers out there going on their social medias putting these fucking stupid posts up. Oh, we've got more clean sheets now since fucking Raya's in goal. I don't give a shit. When it comes to the crux of it, the reason we're getting more clean sheets is down to our defence, not down to him. And this is just justifying it. It's because of him. If we've been brutally honest, it's because of him. Lons got back into that game and went on to win because he gave him the momentum.
Yeah. I hear what you're saying, Ryan. 1, yeah, he might be off his line. 2, it was probably a pass that just went in. So, there's multiple different things. Defensively, we just gave Mudryk all the time in the world. You ever see
Yeah,
us get that much space from that in that position on the pitch with nobody on
and
us? We
that's
can't.
where
You can
and
blame
that's
all
where
you
I call
want. You
that
can
Ben
blame
White.
Raya all you want, but I'm
Yeah, but
telling you, first
that's
things
where
first. It's on the
yeah,
defense. We're going to
and
argue
that's
this one to the death. It's
yeah,
not all on
but
Raya. It's on the
that's where I
defensive
call that Ben
players.
White,
Our
because Ben
defense has been
White's meant to be
terrible
doing his
all
job.
day, and guess what it looked like on that play? Exactly, defense terrible once again. Let them just
Yeah,
walk down
that's
the
what I'm
pitch,
saying.
give them all the
In
space and time on the ball that
in
they
the
want.
build up, that's what I do say. In the build up, where's Ben White? Why is he drifting elsewhere when it should be where Saliba was, basically further on where Saliba was, tight to the winger? Why is he putting in so central for a right back? He shouldn't be doing that. But yeah. And by the way, I don't know if you've got your footage in, but literally all this footage on of Raya, they've then gone to the Arsenal bench, and you've got the goalkeeping coach slung over over the chairs like this, thinking, what have I done here? Oh well, I'll never smirk. He's my best mate. We'll look after each other. I'll make sure he doesn't get dropped.
Well, that should be on Mark. That should be if that's on Arteta. If Arteta is who he says he is, then he should make whatever changes he needs to.
He picks
The
and chooses.
problem is The problem is Arteta created this mess.
Yeah, yeah. The thing of Arteta, people say he's ruthless. He picks and chooses who he's ruthless with.
Yeah.
And this in this
Nice
instance, it's
one-time shot. I love it. Take another one. Oh, Tomiyasu just off there. Now let's see. Wow. And the ball looks like it got deflected and it still got called out on us. It's a one-time kick from Jorginho, I think. Out to off the defender's head. You can see Casado grab his head after he hits it, and they still call it out on us. Oh, God. The ball actually turns and goes zoop, boink, and goes out like that, and they call it on us. Wow.
The thing is, Sam, in terms of Sam's, I mentioned it, he takes shot. He was doing this at Brentford when he was initially linked with us a few years back. He was at Brentford in the Championship. Obviously, it didn't happen. I purposely, because obviously this is in the COVID season, so you got to see every single game, but every league and all that. So I purposely sat down when I could and watched Brentford play the next few games, and he was doing this, and he was getting caught out.
Oh my gosh! You're not
this
gonna
is
like
4 or
this.
5 years ago.
You're not gonna like what just happened. Raya is really not having a good day. Basically, just gave the ball away inside the box to Palmer.
He's doing now what he was doing 4 or 5 years ago at Brentford, but he's now at Arsenal.
Yeah, you know what? And this is when he's pressing.
Because he's Spanish, that's
so he's
okay.
making mistakes. Yeah.
Oh, I swear to God. Yeah, I know Carhan's not a good goalkeeper in terms of quality.
Well, you know what? This is where you need a leader. This is where you need a leader to talk everybody down off the ledge.
I don't. Yeah. As I said, Raya,
you don't want Hein in this game. So stop with that chat. You don't want Hein in this game. So let's not go there. Let's not go there.
After tonight, Raya gets one more game. That's midweek in the Champions League, because obviously Ramsdale said we still be recovering with his wife and all, and his new boy. From next weekend onwards, I do not want to see Raya in goal. I do not want to see Arteta justifying this pricking goal anymore.
Yeah. Like I said, I don't like the fact that he
coming. When we signed him,
see this coming, because nobody saw this coming.
When we signed him, I had my doubts. I said, it won't work, but whatever. I pointed out flaws, and everyone went, "Oh no!" But last season, look at the stats of his distribution. I don't give a fucking shit. He's a goalkeeper. Meant to be keeping the ball out of his fucking net. He doesn't do it often enough. He has too many mistakes. Everyone had a go at Ramsdale for having the odd mistake, right? The odd mistake. Raya's played for over a month now in Arsenal colours, right? Starting. He's made more mistakes.
They've been fouling Saka all day. Now they're saying he's asking for a foul, and he gets it.
In 2 and a bit years, in 2 and a bit years that Ramsdale's been our number one, Raya's made more mistakes in a month worth of games than Ramsdale. But no one's on his back because he's new and fresh. I keep saying it, a shiny new toy that everyone wants to fucking suck off. It's all well and good of me saying this and you saying it and other people in the chat calling it out now. But and that's the media itself and the bigger channels call this out. It's pointless. It falls on deaf ears. It's annoying. It's frustrating. But I'm sorry. I called all this. I said this would be a fucking disaster. And yeah. I mean, to be fair, Tommy, ain't got many.
The goalkeeper just goes right through a man. Right through a man. Right through a man.
But that's okay because you've got Chelsea.
Went right through a man. Right there. He just took Jesus and his own man out.
Fucking joke. And yet, with 60 minutes in, apart from Tommy Asu, no subs. Apart from Tommy Asu.
Wow. When a goalkeeper can come in like that, then what's the point of having players play into position? He comes in from nowhere. Definitely takes out Jesus.
Again, referees picking and choosing what laws they want to abide by in every game. They pick and choose.
And are we talking to the official about that?
No, don't be silly.
Come on.
Don't be silly. The ball's long gone. The ball's long gone. As he's coming out, and the ball's long gone, and he still goes leading with a fist. We need to get this 2-2. We need to. We can't lose this. You're going to lose it.
And still, Partey is sitting there. Like, give Partey on the pitch.
Yeah, exactly.
It's good to get control of this match. Sitting there watching this happen, man. I mean, everything that we talk about, we blame we stick to that. We blame all the players, but Arteta is to blame because he created this.
Yeah, he's created all this mess. He's created this. Yeah, he's created this in terms of goalkeeping and all that.
Because he created a controversy with his goalkeepers, and now he can't get them to play well because guess what? They need as much time as the other one needs. So
with Ramsdale and the back four. They had a connection with each other. They knew each other inside out, pretty much. There wasn't that. Whereas now the back four they've got to build a relationship with a new goalkeeper partway through a season, and when the goalkeeper's making mistakes like he is, that's not helping build a relationship. We're going to see more of this going forward unless Arteta grows a pair of balls and tells his goalkeeper coach to piss off. I'm the manager. I'll pick and choose who my fucking goalkeeper is and put an end to it.
Well, you know what? Arteta did choose who the goalkeeper is.
But you know what I'm saying? No, don't tell me who the player is.
You can't say in one breath it's on the goalkeeping coach who he brings in, but it's not on Arteta who he chooses to start. That's on Arteta. Arteta said, I want to be able to. Everything's on Arteta on this one. You can't blame anybody else.
My point is,
at the end of the day, you can't blame anybody else.
Since he brought this goalie coach in, this goalie coach just kept drumming down, Raya, get Raya. He has caved in, and he is now starting the prick. It has now cost us in this game. It's cost us against Lens. He cost us against Tottenham. He almost cost us against Man City. At some point, Arteta have to grow a pair and tell his goalkeeping coach, you're fucked up. Yes, you're good friends with him and you know him, but he's not good enough for this club. He can't make the step up. Leave me alone. Ramsdale's my number one. Raya is going back to Brentford next season. Piss off. And if you don't shut up, I will sack you. If you go public, I will sack you. Period. He needs to grow a pair.
Inside the attacking third. They're attacking third.
Yes, Tom, there will be no matter what. And I think there'll be a little more ranting on this situation, Tom. So, yeah.
Still no Partey, no Ramsdale, no Trossard, no.
Well, Ramsdale's not on the bench. Ramsdale's obviously at home.
Not Ramsdale, sorry, I meant no Trossard, no Partey, no Emile Smith-Rowe, no Nelson.
No Kai Havertz, no nothing.
So we're just sitting here, we're playing with the
same. It's not still 1-0, it's 2-0 now. So that tells me he's given up the ghost. Yeah, we do. We do need a goddamn goal, but we're not playing like we're not playing with it. Apart from Martinelli, the attack in terms of Gabriel Jesus and Saka, they're not playing with any purpose themselves. They're not in the game themselves. The only ones that really turned up today is Declan and Martinelli so far. Everyone else has gone hiding so far.
Yeah. Well, now he puts a cross in, and there's nobody in it. There's like one person.
Yeah.
Come on, we need more people in the box. Come on. He's sitting there.
Fuck's sake.
So they're taking Mudryk off. So for me, they're going a little bit more defensive. Why shouldn't they?
Protect what they've got now.
And we're sitting there looking at the clock, going, "Oh, we still got 10 minutes before I need to make a sub."
That's another thing with Arteta. It's too predictable. Oh, he's bringing Jackson on. No, he's not going defensive. He's going for it. More goals, please. Fucking Mudryk, dickhead.
Oh boy, Mr. Tom might be happy as this man Jackson is coming on. They're looking to put this thing away. Really, is what they're looking to do. If Cole Palmer can put pressure on Raya, I think Jackson and Cole Palmer can put pressure on Raya. Saka for a corner here. Corner comes in. Gabriel's ball comes off. And let's see, Martinelli. It's the ball to Rice. And we're just going to do nothing with this. Oh boy, I don't understand that play. Oh no. Is that Saliba and Sterling and Raya? Oh my gosh. Wow. Very nice. Takes it right off the foot of Jackson there. Very nice from Raya. But that was basically on us not doing anything with the ball after we got it after the corner. Jackson just didn't. If he'd taken a shot, I would have been scared, but he didn't. Try to dribble. Saka with the ball, puts a cross in, and gets deflected out. Come on, continue this pressure. Yeah, where is Partey, man? Trossard, somebody, please bring on Arteta. Even he bring Havertz on. Come on. Jeez, we're asking for players,
Do
and Arteta's sitting back there.
Let's do something today.
It didn't work for 60 minutes, Arteta.
Exactly.
It didn't work for 60 minutes. It's not going to get better as the players get tired. And Jorginho wasn't able to hold on to the ball there. We are not playing good today. Here we go. Who are we bringing on? Nketiah and Namil Shufrel. So this is not looking good.
Eddie Nketiah is going to be our savior. Yeah, okay, cool.
So we're going to probably take off, what, Jesus? Yep. And we're going to take off...
Maybe like for like.
So wait, who's Namil Shufrel going to come on for? Oh, Jorginho. All right, that's a change. Namil Shufrel for Jorginho. So who's going to play... Who's going to play in that 8 now? I guess Namil Shufrel, huh?
I'd assume Smith Rowe, yeah. Especially all the rumours back in the summer about Smith Rowe being trained as the number 8 and all that.
Oh boy, Martinelli's going to have to chase this one down. And, can we put? We're chasing the ball. Nobody comes up and meets the ball. They don't understand how this thing works. When you're chasing the ball down the pitch and you're not come up and meet the guy with the ball.
That's Eddie for you.
Yeah.
That's Eddie.
Talk about on defense here, though. On defense,
first pair of legs, and he's jogging on the spot.
You know what? How many times am I going to say this to you? Every time you hear me on the pitch, what do I say about Nketiah? He's out for a nice jog. The guy never runs.
No, that's what I'm saying.
He never runs.
He's a fresh pair of legs in this instance. He's just like
he's a fresh pair of legs, and look where he is on the press. You've got people who've been on the pitch all day out there, and he's just like jogging around. He never runs.
Our captain / number 10 doing the more doing the actual high press.
You know what? He does it all the time. So every time you bring Nketiah on, you don't get faster on their attack doesn't get better. It just up front, press up front is just not. He doesn't help it at all. It's just nice to get a nice run around, right?
Luca, question before you disappear again. Who are you angry at though? Mainly, like as a whole, are you blaming Arteta and everyone, or are you doing the smart thing and actually individuals that haven't turned up today, individual that didn't stay on their line, or an individual that didn't mark Mudrick, or the referee and the VAR officials doing what they did to fuck the game in the first place. Or you just go foot hell for leather, everyone out, title race is over, even though it isn't over. Even though we're playing like crap.
Still no party.
Exactly. This is the annoying thing. We've just beaten Man City by the international break 1-0 at home. You'd think that would give this team the ultimate boost going away to Chelsea. Especially
come out as flat as all, man.
Especially if our recent record against Chelsea away from home as well.
And right up behind him, this should be at least a yellow. Finally, Cucurella gets a card. He finally should get a card this time because that's.
Don't be silly.
You should no card, right? No card.
No.
He does get a card. Imagine that. Now late in the game, 20 minutes to go. Here's your yellow that you should have gotten early in the game. Look, he's like, I gave you 70 minutes with no card. You should be lucky. 70 minutes you got to play the same way, no yellow. We're gonna waste more time here talking to you about the yellow.
What? But again, showing ill discipline, by the way, but just gets the book in. We're bringing in rules that so any ill discipline, that's a yellow card, no matter what. Okay, we're back to picking and choosing after match day 8. We're picking and choosing when we get the yellow cards or ill discipline. 5 of you in my face.
Come on, Arsenal. We need the ball. Golly. Standing behind the guy in blue isn't helping you.
Yes, we are, Tom. We're playing away to Sevilla on Tuesday, which could be fun. Going by tonight's performance could be a lot of fun. Considering Sevilla set their manager for the international break, now have a new manager,
really
I believe.
Disappoints me when I see him on the pitch. Doesn't do anything for us. Jog around. Thank you. Play 20 minutes and you probably put like 2 miles of effort in. Here we go. Runs out. I'm not gonna.
Joke of a game.
Run to the goalkeeper. Come on. Come on, Nketiah.
For this to happen, though, Tom, we need to sort of turn up away to Sevilla, which going by tonight we're not going to do. Joke, absolute joke.
No, this is all in Arteta. Oh boy, so no Partey, huh? Gonna give him like 10 minutes.
Yeah, for a player that I asked to come on at half time, he's giving him nothing basically. This all could have been avoided if he'd done that one little thing, but no.
You get the ball to the guy in the middle because he's standing right behind the defender. It makes it very easy. Playing a donut formation, nobody in the middle. Go ball to Smith-Rowe, gets it to Martinelli. Rice puts a cross into Saka. We're gonna just stay on the outside here and.
You and me both, BX. You and me both.
Saka.
Again, no one's apart from Martinelli and Declan. No one's turned up tonight. No one's trying. No one's trying to turn this around at all. Instead of resting Saka,
Martinelli, you're just gonna have to take it yourself. You're gonna have to take it yourself, Martinelli. You got 2 players on you. Nobody coming to show for the ball.
Instead of resting Saka and putting Reece Nelson out under right instead tonight at the start of this game and having Saka on the bench at least. You've rushed him back. He's not with it. So Havertz. What's the point of bringing Havertz in, having especially after what he did, the effect he had in the last game, benching him today, and we're 2-0 down. You still haven't brought him on, and there's been moments where he could have made a difference.
Right.
Compared to
he
Jesus,
just gives
all
a
due
knee to knee
respect.
on that one.
But our first league defeat of the season, league defeat wise, is going to be against fucking this lot. Seriously. No, exactly the same. Yeah, but I have to take blame for this. For so many reasons, Zinchenko starting, putting Partey on the bench, forcing Saka back after Lockey took up for the international break. And with all that, you then add into the equation of the goalkeeping situation he's built up over the last month, this whole debate. It's just it was a matter of time. It's just combusted on us. Everything's just combusted on us tonight, of all nights.
And Kenny just standing there watching. Can you please do something? He's doing more moving than I am right now. Jog, jog, jog. They just play right behind you. And then they just slice through our defense.
Don't worry, I've still got bloody 80 minutes of rugby later on, so I don't think it's going to get any better for me. Oh God! I wanted one of my teams to do well tonight, but not both of them to get absolutely. Because I know South Africa could pump us later on. I thought Arsenal at least would fucking turn up tonight.
Kedia, you standing with nobody around you. He's just so. Nobody can tell me he does good work off the ball. Nobody can tell me he does good work off the ball. I'm sorry. Not for me. Not with 20 minutes left on the clock. Got this here. Let's go and Kedia put pressure on him. And Rice from oh my God, Rice from downtown. Rice from from out of nowhere.
We have hope, everyone. We have hope.
Rice from very bad. We put a little pressure on them. The ball. You're gonna have to give some of that to Nketiah. He did rush the goalkeeper to put that ball out. And
what a shot!
And Rice from 20 yards behind the line, the 18, puts it in. Very nice from him. Just able to run up on it and just curl it in to the side netting. Very nice.
Yeah, the thing is, though, it only took them 76 minutes to realise to press the team. That's the concerning bit. It's taking that long to realise.
You know what? We had opportunities to score in the first half. They didn't. It didn't look like it, but we did have opportunities. And now Trossard and Havertz have come on. I don't know who's coming off now, but hopefully one should be Saka because he's been not there today.
He doesn't look at it.
I think they put Saka on too soon. There was no need. He didn't need to start today. Just because he's healthy and ready to play doesn't mean
so.
Saka is definitely off because
come on.
Yeah, because I think who is that on the right hand side there? That is Martinelli's off. Did you just take Martinelli off?
It looks like it. Yeah, Martinelli and Odegaard. Martinelli and Odegaard have gone off. I don't get why. Again, we're 2-1 down away from home. We just got back in the game. You're taking the captain off.
I told you. When did we talk about Odegaard today? Somebody's going to look at the video and tell you that he had a good day because he helped with whatever we were doing. But at some point, the numbers just don't add up. At some point, for me, I believe he should be giving us something that we can quantify with some numbers. Right?
So I just saw a comment on the WhatsApp group I'm in. Sanchez and Ray are trying to compete with a laughing emoji because obviously Sanchez not being in position either for that goal that we just scored.
Yeah, like I said, I don't think it was good for either goalkeeper.
No.
Because they're not established yet for me.
But we have hope.
There's still things Ramsdale had to work on, and we know Raya is short.
The thing is, we've got hope. Is it false hope, or are we actually going to take advantage of this and get
We still
something
got
out of this game?
over 10 minutes to go.
Plus
There's a corner coming up, so it's nice to squeak out, come back and get a point from here. But we're better than that. I mean, this is where I feel like if we were just missing our shots, I would feel like we could get all 3 points. But I'm just lucky if we can keep them out in this corner, and so far so good. Can we get the ball back now? And Ray is able to get this ball out of the air. So here we go. Come on. I know it's too late to put Party in, but it's not too late to put Party in.
I think that's subs we made, actually. We made all our subs, haven't we?
Have we made what?
Tomiyasu came on at half time.
Yeah.
We've got Trossard and Havertz have just come on, Jesus and Eddie. So we've made 5 subs. Yeah, we've got no subs left.
Wait, so you just named 3 players.
Unless the player goes down for concussion, we can't make no subs.
What 5 subs did we make?
Tomiyasu came on for Zinchenko. And then it was Eddie and Smith Rowe came on.
Okay, yep.
And then obviously just Kai and what's his name came on. Trossard just came on.
Yeah. All right, come on, Arsenal. Let's go now. This is us for the rest of this game. Get a long ball down the side, and it's out. So I don't know where Emil Suffer going. It looks like he's going on the right-hand side. It looks like they're going to bring on Reece James. Boy.
That's better from Saka there, for fuck's sake. All Reece James is getting stripped off for Chelsea. Your club captain is never fit. Suddenly, I'm on the bench. Oh, we're winning a game. Oh, come on now.
Oh, stop that. That's not the player doing it. And if he's the captain, when he's ready to come on, he should come on.
You know what I'm saying?
I know exactly what I said. That's why I'm like, stop it. Like he told Potts, you know what, buddy? If we're up 2-0, I think I'm healthy.
It's a London derby. I need the glory to come back before I get injured again.
Oh my gosh, can we let this ball go out of bounds?
We're playing too fucking neatly tappy crap.
We got like 3 or 4 players around the ball, and we can't get the ball at the pitch.
Feck off, Brendan, you bastard.
And I'm bringing on somebody else. Who is this?
Told you, Reece James.
Yeah. Oh, Reece James and somebody else. Sorry. So Sterling's out.
Oh, I can't remember his name now, but yeah, he's one of the young bucks they brought in the summer. Officially.
Is it Chuawenge or something?
Yeah, something like that. I'm not even going to try and pronounce it.
There's a couple of names I just don't know how to say. Can't see the back of his shirt. So there he goes. He's on, but I don't know. No, this is Madueke for Sterling, and Palmer's out for James. So they're definitely going a little defensive there.
Yeah, defensive block FC coming.
So we've got Havertz hopefully playing in the middle, and I got a good alert coming up. So we got Rhea playing out the back in the 84th minute. Long ball.
Stefan saying wait.
You got Nketiah. No, Nketiah is not able to get to it, but we're able to head the ball back. Now you've got Havertz push the ball out to Saka. Saka puts a cross in.
Come on!
Oh, nice there. Guess who is that? That's my man Trossard.
That's more like it. Come on.
There you go.
Win this fucking thing now. Come
Saka
on.
and Trossard. And people are going to say that's why you keep Saka on the pitch. Because he can do that. If you leave it on for 90 minutes, he's going to get his 90 minutes today. And you're probably asking why was that all game? Because he never did that all game.
My fucking
Puts the ball
player.
onto his left foot, crosses it to the far post. Goalkeeper
That's what
has nothing,
Trossard
can't do
does.
anything, and Trossard is there. You hadn't seen it all day. Trossard gets a goal, and then we say, why isn't Trossard starting for us? That's all this narrative comes out now.
Oh, that'll come fine, but I don't care. He was there when he was there when we needed him to be there. He's got
very nice.
Watch Chelsea fucking crumble now.
Watch Chelsea crumble now. There we go. All right, come on, Arsenal. Let's go get all 3 points now. This is our time now, all right? Everybody's going to say they added all this extra time. No, we scored this in regulation time, all right? Now let's go get all 3 points now. Come on. Let's play some good defense. We still got our – there you go, Saliba.
What a run
there
the ball.
You go.
What good cross from Saka, but off the ball run there from Trossard to get the
come on. And Kenya, oh my God, he actually ran, put a foot on a ball. I'll take that. And Kenny actually looked good there. He actually looked like a striker. He split the defender to put his foot on it. He put his shot in, but it was a little far past the goal. But you'll take that, right? He does get a foot on it. Very nice.
He scored.
Yeah, he just puts it past the post. He puts it past the post. But it was a good run. No, but you know what? How many times am I going to look at Nketiah and go, you know what? He looks like he's huffing and puffing. He actually ran.
It's like, bloody hell. What's going on? Why am I running?
He actually ran for a ball. He had 2 defenders around him. I think he gets there with his foot first. And you know what? I'll take that from Nketiah.
Sam, he's my brother, so that's why. Yeah. I can take it off if I want to, but the effort now will be just like, I might do that. I don't know. I do actually need to sort out the mods because fucking loads. There's some of them.
So Spino is a mod and he hates us.
Well,
how does that work?
It's more of a he likes to.
No. Would you give a fan from that team a moderator classification?
He's not a Chelsea fan, but
even if he was your brother, and he was from that team, would you give him moderator status?
If he was from that team, then no.
Exactly. So this guy doesn't sound like he's from. He's saying, "Come on, Chelsea." His first words when he came in had nothing to do with Arsenal doing anything positive.
He knew because I'm live. He wanted to wind me up because he can't come up and do it himself.
No.
Can't say nothing now.
Ryan's saying, "Come outside." Right?
Yeah, come
outside is what Ryan's saying.
Fucking hell. That explains it.
All right, Arsenal. Come on, let's go. Damn, I wish Partey was in this game, but I like the fact that we refreshed the line up top. There we go. Come on, stay on the ball. Saka. Come on, stay on the ball. There you go. Push it up. Put the cross in. Ooh. Oh, man.
The thing is, Chris, you're from the generation of my generation that grew up with the great Arsenal sides. That was a swashbuckling, great football that won titles and stopped United winning titles most of the time. And
there you go. Turn it around. Let's go. Got Milsroof Rowe. He gets taken out from behind. That's
let's win this. Let's win this.
Come on. Let's go.
Come on.
Come on. Let's get the ball to Havertz in the box, please.
Didn't think we'll get back in. I did not think we'll get back into this. About 10 minutes ago.
Come on. Let's go.
It's a foul.
Yeah, nothing called because you know
what? Of course not, because I don't think they're getting fouled.
All right, here you go. And Milsroof Rowe is able to. Don't you dare call it on the blue team. Now you're going to call it on the blue team. Are you kidding me? He gets a yellow card? Are you kidding me?
Of course.
Come on. We're getting fouled all up and down that side.
God.
And Kedia gets a yellow. Kidding me, right? If that's a yellow, then it's a red on Jesus early in the game. Are you kidding me? If that's a yellow, similar kind of thing. This guy's ridiculous, man.
I don't want to go. I've said what I've got to say about the officials again on another stream. I'm fucking sick of saying it, but unless they put themselves up and actually start doing their jobs properly. And look, I'm all for human error once in a blue moon, Sam. By the way, I know it sounds like he said something earlier on and didn't really address it. I'm all for human error, don't get me wrong. But when it's human error week in, week out on multiple games, that's when you got to start asking questions. It's
Come on,
definitely going to
Nketiah, run.
It's 8
Come on,
minutes.
no jog.
If it's 8 minutes and we score a winner, I'll take it. If it's 8 minutes and we 2-2, yeah, it is what it is. But
there's been a lot of subs, right? Every sub's a minute. I'll take
the rules
that.
are the rules are for every sub is like 30 seconds per sub.
7 minutes says Spino, or Spino or whatever. I don't know how you say that, pronounce that. That's 7 minutes. Come on. Saka got the ball. Can we get? Come on, our ball. There you go. Havertz with the ball gets it out to. Poor pass to.
Russ saying I never had a bad word to say about Havertz. Why didn't he start?
7 minutes. Come on, Arsenal. Let's get this ball back. Oh, he's going to throw the yellows out now. This guy's going crazy with the yellows.
Craig Pawson, yeah, of course he is. Anything to help Chelsea slow the game down and sort of get their foot on the ball. Yeah, 7 minutes has come up in my end.
All right, we're just finishing up this first minute here. Oh no, we're not.
This is a joke. Doesn't even hesitate when it comes on Arsenal, giving an Arsenal player a booking though. Okay, he should have started. Yeah, he should have started again. Brendan knows my thoughts on Havertz and where Havertz should have started up top because that's where he plays best for us.
Well, yeah, especially if Saka is not 100%, which he wasn't.
And you could have played Havertz up top. Jesus down
and
the
you could have brought Saka in at halftime if you thought you needed to make a change.
Exactly, could have done all that.
He could have done the exact same thing he did to Martinelli because it worked really well. The player is yearning to play.
Yeah. And I know it's a big game and all that, big London derby and all that, away from home, but you didn't need to rush him back. We got, what was it? I think it's Sheffield United. I think it's Sheffield United next weekend. That's the game you can bring him back in.
Come on, let's go get the second goal.
5 minutes or so.
Third goal, I mean. Come on. All right, we're in the 92nd minute here. Yeah. As they say, somebody get your heart medicine out because I heard somebody say we'll go up 2-0 and squeak out a 2-1 win. Now, gone down 2-0 and we've drawn it, so now it'll be nice to get that win. Come on, let's go. We're in the 93rd minute now.
Ben White has been
throw in here.
He put his hair back to its original colour. But you have to let it grow out now. You can't obviously go back to the original colour. It was Trossard, Tom. Theo Trossard with the
okay, a header and nobody's there. Come on. All right, let's go.
Drogba style.
Right.
Brendan saying, I say Ben White shaves his head, Drogba style. Jesus Christ. That looked weird on Ben. A bald head on Ben.
Ball up the side and well over the head of Ben White there. Not from Maria, okay? Not from Maria. Come on, let's go. It's our ball. It's 50-50 ball. It's got to be ours. Come on. Ball in the air. Arsenal, you got to get the ball. Nice. Tomiyasu, nice interception there. Gets it out to Milsufro. Let's go up the side. No, that's Trossard, sorry.
If we held out for this 2-2 draw, or we go on to win this, Raya and Arteta have both been saved massively by the rest of the team.
But they're saved, and
you know what I mean?
A lot of work to do.
If we'd lost this, or we do go on to lose this.
And Nketiah's got the ball. He takes a shot. Oh, right at the goalkeeper. Damn it! I wish he went to the far post.
The criticism will come their way, but obviously, if we pull out a result now.
No, you know what? You're going to have to give praise to the fact that Arsenal was able to come back from 2 down. Now,
that's a player. That's
now when you analyze it, you got to say very, very poor game from Arsenal. And once again, we've been saying this all season, right? Once again, we have yet to see us play now back-to-back games good, right? We played good against City, but we haven't played back-to-back games. That was probably the first game we played where you could say for 90 minutes we looked pretty good. And now we haven't been able to play back-to-back because we've seen it work. and now we need to see it consistently. But
With City,
we're not going to see it. We're not healthy. Come on, good one. Keep running. I like it.
With City though. It's like because we played in the Community Shield. The two times we played in the Community Shield and then last week as well. It seems like because we know the standard of what they are and where we have to be at, we raise our standards and we step up suddenly. Like these last two games we played against them, respectively. It's like we've gone into this game thinking Chelsea, even though they picked the one of the last two games.
The ball. Don't give him a time to cross.
Like,
why would you let him cross over here?
It's like we took them too lightly, thinking they'll just ball over. They'll show a bit of weakness or pounce.
Well, if that's I hear what you're saying, but if that's the mindset of Arsenal coming in,
but then that's
on Arteta, because there's no way there is no way you can go into this game, no matter how bad they are, and think, guess what? We're just going to go in there and win 2-0. I mean, there's no way. Like Arteta, like I hear it. I hear this all the time. He just steps right on his foot.
Yeah.
Casado just steps right on his foot, hurts his own knee, and then
sounds about right.
They wanted to give a yellow on Saka for not moving his foot out the way when he stepped on it. He stepped right on his foot. I mean, then he jammed his knee when he did.
Challenge from me. Ow.
Let's go White. We're in the 96th minute here. We got 2 minutes to go. But White is going to. He's going to go backwards. No.
With these stoppages as well. Saka's got the armband. Didn't know that. I've seen that Saka the captain's armband. Didn't know that.
That's interesting. That's pretty good. Yeah, Barbados is happy to see me happy.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. Boot it. And
I think there'll be an extra minute or two added on.
It's got to be. It's on us, right? The guy comes underneath us and takes us. Cucurella, surprise. Yeah, he get hit in the head.
He's on the booking, so he's okay. He's on the booking, so it's okay.
Havertz goes up. He goes underneath him and takes out Havertz, and he gets the foul because he gets hit in the head. Well, guess what? He's like 5 feet tall, and like Havertz is like 7 feet. Of course, he's going to get hit in the head.
How dare you challenge for the 50-50 ball? How dare you jump and try and challenge a defender?
All right, so here we go. Throw in deep on our side. Can't give bookings to the team in blue when they're at home.
Just look at the replay there. Cucurella just he just he's jumped. So I'm going to just go into his elbow. My chat saying there's a group chat. Then someone's screaming yes. Have you got any updates on your phone?
Yeah.
Put it that way.
Nothing on my phone yet, so
we
got less than a minute. Well, we're into the extra. We're past the 7-minute mark.
Maybe it's just finished. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's just full time. I don't know.
So yeah, Sam, we are 2-2. I am in Barbados for us. Yeah, I got better, and the game is over. No extra time after that. Arsenal gets the point.
You know what?
We still have not lost in the league.
Yeah, you know what the circumstances and all that. I'll take that.
Yeah, no, we'll take it. And we still haven't been able to play a good game consistently. So
why do we make hard work of this every game, Gary? Why do they make hard work of it still?
No, I don't get that.
This
didn't need to play. We didn't need to play like this. And you know what? I'm surprised Partey was able to come in against City and not today. But then again, he did go away on a trip. So maybe maybe we'll see that mid-3 midweek. Because I think we need to play that mid-3 midweek because of the way we played the last time we played on the road. This is a road game, right?
Yeah. Away.
It's an away game. So. Arsenal sitting second in the league now, ahead of that team, and
I believe so.
Behind Liverpool.
I
know. You know what? I think we do because I think we played a home, away, and then a home match to finish off.
We're away midweek, and then we are home against Sheffield United, and then we're away to Newcastle the following week. Sorry, Sky Sports now. I'll get fixtures up this second. Let's just look at the league table. 1 second.
Yeah. So there's going to be a lot of. I think there's going to be a lot of like Rice and Martinelli get good scores. And then Trossard will also get a good score. Raya will get a terrible score. Zinchenko, I don't think so.
It's not updated yet.
Jorginho probably not going to be looked
we are.
at.
I think
So
how many points do we have before the game started?
20.
So we got 21 now. So we will be
Second behind Liverpool
second
on goal difference once again. If we could score goals, we would be leading this league. We just can't score
because
goals.
Man City,
Man City, they lost, so we were.
Man City, they won today, but they lost against us.
They lost there.
Yeah. Just need Tottenham to lose against Fulham, and we're good. Yeah.
So here's the thing: are people going to say Chelsea is up and coming, or are people going to say Arsenal looked really bad and dropped down to Chelsea's level, and actually that's why the game went the way it did?
Personally, I think again, they're still failed. Again, they're tuning up again. Years gone by, if Chelsea go tuning up against anyone, they see the game out.
Yep.
In these sort of big games and all that, well, they obviously didn't today. They've let it up in the last 20, though they did, and they could have lost it near the end as well. They already had a chance and all that. I think it's more that the officials that start with the penalty, that side of things. Then we came out second half, made them errors that led to the second, and I think we just took them a bit too lightly, thinking the way they started this, where they are in the league and all that, in our record for the last few years, we'll be fine. We'll get the result one way or the other. We'll get the win.
Yep.
And I think that backfired on us in that sense. But we found a way. We dug on deep. We didn't give the players themselves in the end didn't give up, and they got the result in the end. And they could have got the 3 points. But you know what? In the circumstances, I take the 2-2 draw in the end because we were 2-0 down. You take it as it is, away from home as well. But there is room for improvement inside, not just in terms of the player personnel, like their own individual performances, but Arteta as well. He's made mistakes today. He needs to learn from them as well. We keep saying it, but he does need to learn as well. We need to make a mistake and not repeat it for the next game. But yeah, I've got the pictures up on my screen. Tuesday, well, obviously, as I say, we're away to Sevilla. Then we've got Sheffield United on Saturday, 3 o'clock kickoff there. West Ham in the Carabao Cup next Wednesday, the following Wednesday. Sorry, after Sheffield United. And then Newcastle away on the Saturday evening, 5:30 kickoff, sorry. Then Sevilla at home. Then Burnley at home on the 11th. And then, just trying to check, Brentford away, November 25th. Lens at home. Wolves, Luton, Villa, PSV Eindhoven, and then Brighton after that last Champions League game.
Yeah.
And then on the 23rd of December, just before Christmas, we're away to Liverpool, and then the Boxing Day at home to West Ham.
Yeah, it's crazy because we talk about the long balls being terrible, right? But we hit 50% of them, so it is timely when we do see them. But in all, we dominated most of this game, except for expected goals, basically on this SOFA score stats here. But we had more shots inside the box, which is surprising because I've always felt like we don't shoot much in the box. Had like double the amount of shots in the box than they did. But we score from outside the box, and then we score from right on the line where the Trossard tap in, basically.
Yeah.
Not on the line, but he crosses the goal.
Near the post,
nice.
far post, what we call it, yeah.
But like he's basically when anybody talks and anytime I listen to a show, the one thing I'm saying in the back of my head, we're not even playing good football yet. People are like, "What do you mean? You're near top of the league?" No, we're not playing good football yet.
No.
And you know how people say that City comes up slow and they're gonna
work themselves
when they turn it on and all of that stuff. We're still not playing good football yet, and it's when we start clicking.
Yeah.
You know what? Well, it won't be funny. We'll be laughing through these games because it'll look much cleaner. We'll be ahead in games instead of trying to come back and stuff like that. And or late scores. And we've scored how many games have we scored late to what? To hold on to it to get a point. at least twice, maybe 2 or 3 times this season
couple
so far.
a couple of times,
Right?
I say, yeah.
So and then we can barely hold on because we make mistakes. So no, right now I think Arteta's getting lucky because we're able to get points on these things when I think I believe we had answers. I think Saka didn't need to start today. That was the one thing he could have done. Let Havertz play. Havertz for me now is he plays the 9. Please, never again does he play in midfield. No, just play him in the 9 if he's healthy, and we need to. And we don't have our front 3 the way we want, right? Because he gives us something different, and it'd be nice if he could move outside and stuff, which changes things up every once in a while. But I think
when he's in the games that he's played for us so far in the Arsenal colours, be it this or the green or the luminous yellow thing over there, he's best positioned. And my brother pointed it out from the Community Shield. He's best suited up top in our system, and you can't deny it. I mean, we played Kai Havertz in the midfield in the midfield trio. It doesn't work. We don't seem that we don't have that fluidity in the midfield. It seems it takes away something from not just him but the team in general. But Arteta's realised I need to put him up top. Obviously, he got the assist in the last game, and obviously putting him up top.
You know what? Here's a scary thought.
Putting him up top today
what if he plays? Yeah. What if he plays? He plays Jesus behind Trossard, and then maybe Erdegaard sits.
Yeah.
Right, because we want. I think Jesus.
I think he's best suited up top because he has. I think with our system, with the players he has around him as well, we seem to get more out of him. His hold-up play, but his general play in general.
Yep.
And I think we could have realistically we should have started. I know it's his ex-team and all that, his old stomping ground, but fuck it, they were happy to let him go. Start him. Put Jesus down the right-hand side. Have Saka on the bench at the very least. And if you need him, worst case scenario, you've got the option.
Yep.
You didn't need to. You didn't because it did seem like I know you got the assist for the second goal there, Saka, but
he could have been coming in the second half if he needed to, right?
That's what I'm saying. It did seem like he was being rushed back. He wasn't he wasn't fully back at it. He wasn't really with it 100% basically.
Yep. No, I'm with you on that one, and the fact that he will let Martinelli kind of work his way back in, and then he's going to rush Saka back onto the pitch is this is where it makes no sense. As far as I'm concerned, they're both like Saka's got the bigger following, the bigger name, but Martinelli is just as important to that front 3 as Saka is, right? So, and for me, Martinelli is more flashier, faster, just not as controlled as Saka is. But with Saka today, just to me looked rusty. I think he came alive late, but I think he could have done the exact same thing if he came in at halftime. If the first half didn't go the way you wanted, there's no reason to rush. There's no reason to rush him back.
To sort of add to that as well, it would have helped Saka today if the referee had actually punished Cucurella. Sorry, my voice.
Yep.
If he actually punished Cucurella for the fouls, a consistent foul and targeting of Saka from the get-go, that might have helped in the first place, or anyone else in general targeting Saka, that might have helped. But when you've got
he doesn't get those calls though, so we know this is never going to happen. Right?
He does know that, so it is what it is. But I'm just saying, if he had a bit of help today from the referee doing his job properly, that might have been a different outcome in terms of his general performance. But it is what it is. At the end of the day, we've got the result in terms of not the result we wanted in the start of this game in terms of a win, but considering we were for the majority of this game poor to our standards, we were 2-0 down due to a freak goal. And I stand by what I said at the time in terms of obviously the Ben White not doing his bit, and then Raya just doing whatever, and that whole situation. I've said I'm not going to repeat myself, but the team in general, after all the subs were made, came together, and we looked once the last couple of subs came on, and all subs were made, we looked a better team, and Declan with his goal gave us that spark, that belief, and we just kept on going. And then we got the equaliser with Trossard, and we could, as I said, we could have won it. We had the chances at the end to win it, but it is what it is. We've got something out of it rather than nothing. We're still undefeated. And what's this, match day 8, isn't it? Match day 8, I can't remember. 9. So, and we've got Sheffield United next week, which is, should be a guaranteed nice, easy, clean sheet and everything for whoever's in goal and the defence, and because Sheffield United are Sheffield United. But Emerson saying as well, shout out to the under-19 international on Tuesday as well. Yeah, this is Tuesday in Spain, so anyone that's going to Sevilla for the main game, you can also go and see your youth team, respective, you'll be a Sevilla fan or an Arsenal fan, play each other in the UEFA Youth Champions League as well. Early on in the day, I believe it would be free as well, free entry, because it is a youth game and all that. But yeah, if you are in Spain or in Sevilla you go up there the day before or whatever, and you're there around that time of kick-off, go and check out the academy, basically, the players coming through, and see who you think could be a potential gem for us going forward. And obviously, as I say, we'll be back on Tuesday in terms of for the Champions League guide, for the men. But yeah, as I say, we've got hook or by hook. We've got the point. We've got something out of the game. We're still undefeated. Controversial moments in terms of, as I mentioned before, the referee and the VAR, second goal and all that. Yes, it is free. Cool. That's cool. So anyway, as I say, anyone is in Spain for that the day before or whatever, feel free, go and support the lads. And again, as I say, it's free. Just go there, watch the lads for a few hours, kill a few hours of the day. You might see us win. You never know. But as I was saying, yeah, we got the result, results, and not the results. Sorry. But we now move on to Sevilla on Tuesday away. That's gonna be fun. As I says, I don't know they've got a new manager. I know they've sacked their manager for the international, but I don't know if they actually hired a new one yet. But either way, we need a better performance in general from the team and better selection from Arteta from the get-go in terms of I wouldn't start Zinchenko. I'd start Tomiyasu at left back. That in terms of the back line, that would be the only change I'd make. As I said, Raya gets the one more game on Tuesday because obviously Ramsdale still be getting used to being a dad now, and enjoying that moment with his wife and family, etc. So yeah, Raya on Tuesday, being still in goal, but for me, as I say, even though we got the result, I stand by it that should be his last. This would be his last start for a while now. He needs to be rested, I think. Dropped. Rest is what we're going to call it. After Tuesday, going forward, just because there's too many mistakes, he needs to sort of take the pressure off and get him out and get him back on the training pitch and just earn his way back into the team that way, whatever. And give Ramsdale the opportunities now that Raya's had for the last month. Backline, as I say, Zinchenko I wouldn't start. I'd put Tomiyasu at left back. Apart from that, I'll keep the back line as it is. I would then put Partey and Declan alongside each other on Tuesday to start off with, and then see how the game goes. If we end up 2-3-0 up, whatever, if the game goes that way, take one of them off. Probably take one of them off with Saturday in mind against Sheffield United. Sevilla drew 1-1 against Real Madrid. I mean, Real Madrid aren't exactly pulling up trees, but cool. I don't know. They've got a new manager, so that might be we're getting some and getting nothing, got nothing to lose sort of thing, and Madrid just being Madrid. I wonder if Jude scored in that game against for Madrid. Unless he scores, I don't score. It seems anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, them two, then Odegaard just in front. I put Kai up top against Sevilla.
So do you think there was any amount of money that Jude would have gone anywhere else but Real Madrid, or you think that it doesn't really matter how much the money was put on the table? He was going to Real Madrid.
Honestly, I think Madrid are the only decent, in terms of for him, because he was obviously at Dortmund. I think that in his eyes, the teams that actually came forward in the end, Madrid was for him the only upgrade really. Liverpool, because they weren't in the Champions League, that for him, even though they live for Liverpool, for him that wouldn't have been an upgrade because they're not in the Champions League.
Very true.
So he wouldn't been able to progress himself for this season at least.
Yep.
Even though he would
Yeah.
have fitted in and all that.
I wasn't really thinking about that, but yeah, that definitely makes it.
I know what he's trying to say, but
Like if somebody said, if Arsenal said, "Here's 150 for you," not that they would, but like if Newcastle said, "Here's 150 for you," if I don't know, team from Italy, I guess they don't have that much money, so you don't have to be an English team that's going to put up that much money, right?
No, I know you're just using examples, but I don't know. It's not because it is Real Madrid. Let's not get it twisted. It is Real Madrid. I mean, he's a young lad from Birmingham as well. If you say it's a dream of playing for a club like Madrid in that sense, I don't think he's money motivated. I just think he's.
Well, it's not I'm saying the money that would it cost to actually purchase.
I don't think he's money motivated in that sense. I think he's a very ambitious player. I mean, he's gone from Birmingham City to Dortmund, from Dortmund to Real Madrid. Not many players do that sort of transition so quickly in the early stages of their career.
Well, that always goes back to the way teams gets players get scouted, right? Because you could have just assumed gone to any other team, just right, it's Dortmund, and nobody would he be in the same spot? I think if he went to Ajax, he probably would come out the same way, right? If he went to there's a few teams that you go to, he makes that significant jump where you're like, his football has got so much better now. In a short amount of time, basically. That's the thing. Either you can scout those players before they get too expensive, or you can scout them enough that you can get them to that place, right?
Yeah.
Like Dortmund is happy to let him go, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, why would you do that?
Especially when he's gone there. He's a top goal scorer.
Like why you have a play like all the players that Dortmund has let go, right? You think about just what that means in terms of where they would be in the league, right? I mean, Jude and Havertz playing right behind each other for the next 10 years, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
don't get me wrong. I wanted Arsenal to go in for Jude for about a year and a half now. But as soon as I sort of noticed that Arsenal were going, I was like, Arsenal, this is a player we need to go and get. I think if Madrid weren't going through a transitional period of trying to bring in a younger generation or build a new squad, it was still they're still defiant and being heavily reliant on the old generation of Modric's. And because Casemiro before he went to Madrid and Man United side and all that, I don't see Jude making that move because obviously it would stump his career in that sense. Yep. And I think if we'd then gone in for him in that instance, I think we might have had a chance. But I just think obviously it's Real Madrid, isn't it? I don't think at this moment in time, even going for their transitional period and rebuild, whatever you call it nowadays.
Yeah.
As a young lad, you don't want to.
That's one of those
you don't
things
know they'll come back for you. You don't know, no matter how good you are in your career, you don't know they're going to come back for you. Because they might have this thing of we had a chance.
Well, that's why as a team you need to get in there before. For example, if you feel like a player potentially is on Real Madrid's radar, and you can get them a year or two early, you do it. You know what? You do it. You know what? Even if you do it. Oh yeah, that's right. We got the manager bounce coming up for us again.
Well, I think that's what he's trying to say. Madrid got that tonight with the 1-1 draw.
Oh, so maybe it doesn't work in the Champions League. It only goes for one game.
Maybe it doesn't work. Maybe tonight's game was the bounce, and then on Tuesday they'll be bother.
Arsenal's going to find a new way to. It's only it's a new manager bounce per tournament that you're playing in. Yeah. So he gets it for at least 4 times every year, depending on what you're in. So at least 3. So yeah, no, I you're talking about Jude. I just think sometimes you have to go in on those players a little bit earlier before they are the finished product, right? If for some degree we kind of got Erdogan before he was a finished product. I think he was a finished product, and then we changed what he has to do now. To me,
we molded him.
I think we changed what the responsibilities for him are now, and we've taken away all the things that I thought I enjoyed watching him play. So now he's got to learn something new once again. And I think that's what he's going to have to do. And I think he's going to have to I think I don't like it. Because I do like him as being part of the attack and not being part of the build-up. You know, I mean, I saw is it Saliba or I think it was Saliba actually bringing a ball up the pitch, and I'm like, you know, I know we can do it, but I mean, you get Erdegaard there. At some point, you're like, come on, you got to be the person receiving this ball here. You know.
Yeah.
For me, anyways, I feel like that. I mean, I don't know how. I know footballing wise, he's doing other things, but I just kind of feel like if he's supposed to be a creator, then let's let him create, right? He should be getting a lot of those touches in the attacking side of the pitch, in the middle there.
Exactly.
I don't know. Like I said, that's kind of what I feel. He disappears in games, but I think he's getting kind of a little limited by what Arteta's asking him to do.
Emerson with the news here says ex-Arsenal trustee making his debut for Sheffield United. Fair enough. Good luck to him. It was Sheffield United went to, wasn't it? It was Sheffield. Yeah. Good luck to him. First start and all that. Maybe he might win out against United. You never know.
Yeah.
Oh, dear. But you know what? With that, as I say, I've now got to go off. Have something to eat quickly because England will be kicking off in about 10-15 minutes in the World Cup semi-final. Hopefully, we don't do an Argentina last night and just go, hi, there you go. You have to win. Hopefully, we actually try tonight. If we go out and try, we go out. I'll take that. If we do Argentina, I'll be disappointed.
Yeah. No, it's crazy. Like you like Saka is our best attacker, and I say he's struggling, and people are like, no, he can't be struggling. He's our leading. No, he's struggling. Imagine if he wasn't playing. If he was playing even close to what he played to last year, he'd have already 10 goals and assists for this season, possibly.
Yeah,
the way we've played, and the way you look at his scores, you're like, he's got 7 goals and assists with his 5th goal of this, sorry, 3rd assist of the season, and I think he was basically not in the game for at least 60 minutes today. So
yeah,
I think there's levels to this thing. I don't think he's at his level yet, and when he gets there, I think we'll be happier. We'll be happier.
Yeah, I've just sent it the poll. By the way, I did have a poll up. So, what do you think? What people think? The result will be Chelsea win, Arsenal win, or a draw. Only 4% went for the draw in the end. The majority went for an Arsenal win.
Yeah, well, I thought we would get the win because the way everybody said the way I was expecting us to actually take the last game and build on it, because if Chelsea if we're going to look at Chelsea's previous games as opposed to their entire season and go, you know what, that's how they're going to play much better. And if you look at Arsenal and go, well, at some point they're going to click, right? They're going to click on the road at some point and play a much better game they have all season. And we didn't do it today. We let in 2 goals, as you say, on the goalkeeper, on the defense, on Arteta. You pick who you want. All 3 probably have a lot to say.
Yeah. And with that, guys, we are going to wrap things up. Yep. I will be back tonight for the match of the day in about 2-3 hours time, about 10:20 UK time for the match of the day. Gary, how long have you got left of your holiday, by the way?
Yeah, I'll be back midweek, so yeah.
Okay.
So,
yeah. At least you've had some decent weather over the last.
The weather's been good except for the last
24 hours have been a bit.
Yeah, it was really storming earlier. Like during the game, it was coming down. Now it stopped. So it's still hot, but there's no sun in the sky.
The majority of the time, you've had some nice weather and a nice time, and a few cocktails, I've heard.
Yeah, I've had something. Yeah, I've had a little bit to drink.
As you should. It's a holiday and all that.
Yeah.
Aside from that, obviously, you got anything coming up on your channel? Monday, you're doing your podcast.
Monday we'll have the trip will be on, and we'll have a guest host. Guess who that is? I'll try to join, but it all depends on what's going on my side here. But yeah, so enjoy it, and then we'll be back. I should be back on Saturday, and we'll just do it like usual, going out all the way through until hopefully the end of the season, depending on if I'm away. I think I am away sometime in November, but hopefully that works out to be a international break. So we'll see.
Touch wood. Okay, cool. And as I say, I'm back later on for the match of the day stuff. And then tomorrow, it's a late kickoff in terms of the Arsenal women are playing away to Bristol City in the WSL. It's as I mentioned by Emerson, it'll be a late kickoff. It's a quarter past 6. We'll be going live, and the game's like quarter to 7 UK time. That'll be the actual kickoff for that. So we do Watchalong and all that for that. Monday we'll be doing our own podcast here and reaction to tonight's game and all that, giving more in-depth chat and all what went right, what went wrong, etc., and obviously with what happened, we will have to bring up the Rayo Ramsdale debate again because that's a big talking point still. I've seen it online and Twitter. It's still a big talking point. We've got to discuss it after tonight's performances.
Well, he's got to be able to back one so they feel confident that it doesn't matter what they do and they got to play some football right, because what Ray showed today, I mean, I just want us to have a number one.
Yeah.
So, and they play confidently, and he today looked really, really suspect out there.
Yeah. And then, as I say, that on Monday night around 7:30, 8 o'clock UK time. I'll confirm that all tomorrow with you guys tomorrow night during the tomorrow night stream. And then Tuesday we're back for the match day Watchalong's Champions League night. Away to Sevilla, as you mentioned already in this stream. And then Thursday is the Angie's podcast. I'll be popping on for that as well with the usual suspects, and hopefully we'll see if we can find someone else to join us as well for that, to get another voice on there for that. In terms of that, we're reflecting on the women's game tomorrow night and all any academy news we've got based on midweek as well. And then we go from there, basically. Apart from that, thanks guys for coming along and taking part in the chat and keeping us company and all that jazz as always, and having a laugh along the way, even in the bad times tonight. Do appreciate it. And again, if you haven't already, before you leave, do smash the like button and do share the content around. And we'll see you soon. I'll see you in a couple of hours. But as always, up the Arsenal. Come on, you Gunners.